How you guys feel about cannibalism? What's going on? Let's turn that down. You know, this was standing up perfectly earlier. Now it's not. I don't know what's going on. I even starched it and everything. Come on, stand up. Stand erect, banana. There we go. How's everybody doing? Bro is a banana. That's right. A banana that does not want to stand up straight. Maybe it's because of how I'm sitting. There we go. Son of a... I need banana Cialis. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm just not gonna move. What's up, everybody? We got Smitty Blocks. We've got Aaron, the best of gaming. We've got Amnicalo, Francisco, Madaluk, Escambia, Spider Man. Gaming Grenade is in the house. Atomic Glitch is here. Madrid, Talion and Furnace. Jerry loves rice, or Jerry love rice. Chino! And speaking of Chino, we already have a $4.99 donation. My God, Savaroni and cheese. Happy Halloween, you fruit. Thank you, buddy. Happy Halloween right back at you. My fruit is a little lackluster today. This is supposed to be standing up straight. Oh, maybe we got it now. Come on, I have banana dysfunction right now. You know what? Let's see if we can get it to hang over that way. That's better. I like that better. Thank you, Chino, for the $4.99. I appreciate it, buddy. Sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. Let's get to some of these comments. First of all, let's see who was first. Looks like Smitty was first. What are you doing, Jerry? Got beat by a long time this time. Who was the first one to guess banana? Was it Atomic Glitch? It was Atomic Glitch. Everybody give Atomic Glitch a W in the chat for being the smartest one in the room. And the fastest. The fastest fingers in the West. Let me get some background music going here. Hashtag saggy banana. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Tell me if that music is too loud, guys. I think the sweet spot is like right in here somewhere. Oh, thank you, Talion and Furnace. I actually set out on a mission today to find a banana costume. Now, a couple of years back, my wife and I went to, there we go, it's working now. We went to a costume party and we weren't told that it was kind of like a gothic, you know, vampire, scary kind of costume party. And in typical savvy fashion, I decided I was going to be different and go as a inflatable banana that had like the it had like the little motor in it that pumps air in and like inflates it. And so like the room was totally quiet. All you could hear was like like the little motor just keeping the air going in this thing. And we like walk in, we have no idea. She's dressed up as like a pepper or something. And I'm dressed up as a banana, and we walk in and they're all standing there like looking all goth and vampire-y and like Frankenstein. We kind of looked at each other and it was like really quiet and awkward for a second. I think we stayed for like 20 minutes. Pretty funny. All right, Madalek says, fool, we got a link with Cernado. I need to see how many hours he's got on GTA 6 after all these years. Don't know what that means. Cooper, did you see the news about Rockstar firing 40 employees? No, I didn't see that news. I wonder who they fired. Probably the DLC team for Grand Theft Auto 5. Don't need them anymore. First time I caught your stream before it started. I'm usually sleeping in the sleeper cab or driving down the road after you've gone live. I hope you're not watching me while you're driving, Atomic Glitch. Oh, Jerry. I was late playing Battlefield. Shame on you, Jerry. Shame, shame, shame. Nice costume, Sav says edits. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Best cold open ever, says Chino King. How do you feel about cannibalism? Well, I can tell you how I feel about cannibalism. I am partaking right now. Sav got the Brown Griffin outfit on. Oh, Brian Griffin. Did Brian Griffin dress up as a banana? Bav! What's up, buddy? How you doing, brother? Love the outfit. Thank you. I appreciate it. I was trying to think of like what I could dress up as. And the only thing that seemed to like make sense is a banana for some reason. Nah, I just listen with a wink face. My guy. My guy. Spider-Man says I was first to like the stream. Spider-Matman says I was first to like the stream. Sir Savington, that's a new one. I haven't been called that before. Says Xenox. Jai Brandeberry says, what do you think is an underrated Rockstar game? Me personally, I think it's Manhunt. I would probably have to say Midnight Club Dub Edition. Hayden, my guy! Says Big Daddy Sav. You should screenshot this. This could be a new meme in the Discord. Man-Made Mutant says, yo, Bav, saw you earlier, McTana stream. You just sent me a DM as I went live? You did, didn't you? Oh my God. That's really funny, Bav. Obviously I can't say anything about that on stream, but that's hilarious. Let me get some background footage going here, guys. Hold on. Loop. Boom. All right, let me get back to this. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. We're gonna have to talk about that later for sure. Grim King says, I hope you can get in depth when you create your character. Playing as myself was my favorite part of Red Dead Online. You know, you could change one word in that sentence and it would make it very inappropriate. Gencho! What's up, brother? This is the last Halloween before GTA 6. Racing Road is 100% correct. Brandon with the $2 donation doesn't even say anything, just sends me $2. Thank you so much, Brandon. I appreciate you. Bav says, for those wondering what I sent him a picture of my feet. He did. He didn't even bother to shave his toes. Do better, Bogan. Do better. Italian Inferno says, me and my friends just came back from a trick-or-treating 30 minutes ago, went out 6:30 to 8:30, gave most of our candy to kids. I dressed up as Mario and my other two friends were Luigi and Yoshi. Well, that is an excellent trio. It's a me, a Mario. Racing Road says, question mark? Brayden Davis, don't forget to change the days. Oh, yes, thank you. You're right. You are correct. We got to change the days. How many days now? It's 206, right? Because it was 208 2 days ago, and I didn't change it last time. I think it's 206. Thoughts on GTA 6 Online, says Madalek 1. I think that's how you pronounce that. Thoughts on GTA 6 Online? Hype. Can't wait. I don't really know. That's kind of a general question. I would need more specificity to give you a more honed response. Ty Brandeberry says, I just stayed home. So did I. So did I. Is your GTA 6 countdown up to date, says Caden? It is now. I think I just fixed it. How do you think buying cars in GTA 6 will be like? Well, I think you'll probably be able to buy cars on your phone like in GTA 5, but I'm really hoping that you can go to a dealership and buy them. I think it would be really kind of a bummer if you couldn't go to a dealership and buy a car. I mean, you had to go to a stable to buy a horse in Red Dead Redemption 2. Do you think we'll ever see snow in GTA 6 for online December DLC? Possible, yeah. I mean, it's not supposed to snow in Los Angeles, but they made it snow in Los Santos, so. Italian Infernus, have you ever had anyone knock on your door yet? Nope, because I turned off the porch light. And if that wasn't good enough, I put a no trespassing sign on the front porch. What is a classic car you hope returns in GTA 6? Mine is the Infernus from GTA VC. I just want a Sabre GT. Sabre GT or We Riot. Bogan, send them in different angles too. Be creative. Yeah, send me enough to where I can get like a 3D model and then print it out and just put it on my desk as like art. You look appealing, says 9TC DT5RX. I don't know what that means. That's slightly, it's kind of scary. What's up, brother? Says J-Man. What's up, J-Man? How you doing? Comic Glitch says, in all seriousness, no. In all seriousness, though, I do just listen while I'm driving. Driving 10 long hours every day, you got to listen to more than just music, but I'm on home time now. Well, good. I'm glad. Got to be safe on the roads. Femme Fatale says, a banana W costume. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm a cannibal banana. Matt Alec. Thoughts on what we'll see on day one with online? Will we have much to do, or will it be bare like when GTA 5 online launched? I think the only reason GTA 5 online was bare or felt bare is because it was kind of an afterthought. If you go back and look at, I think it was a Bloomberg report. I can't remember exactly where it was. No, it was Strauss Zelnick. It was the interview that Zelnick did on some kid's YouTube channel. He was saying that GTA 5 was kind of an afterthought, guys. They weren't planning for it. It was kind of like, oh, we should try this. Good way to monetize, make some money. And they kind of hit a home run with it. So I think now that they know that they have with GTA 5, GTA 6 is going to be a lot better as far as the online goes. Hey, what's good, Sav? It's PB&J time, says K-Mac. Do bananas go with PB&Js? Am I missing something? Will a door lock or unlock feature in GTA 6? Well, I mean, doors locked in GTA 5, but I think what you're asking is, will we be able to lock or unlock them? And I don't think so. I could be totally wrong, but you know, here's the thing, guys. When it comes to like features for these vehicles and like ways to interact, there's only so much that Rockstar can do before it starts to get overly complicated. And they're going to focus on the important stuff. I don't know if locking or unlocking the doors is really that big of a deal, to be honest. I would rather be able to roll down windows and pop the trunk than lock or unlock the doors. But I mean, you know, it'll be an online. That's really the only place you need to worry about locking or unlocking your car. How's the music? Is it too loud? I'm going to turn down just a little bit. Your porch light is off and yet you hear the gremlins knocking? You just need to go out there with a shotgun and scare them all away. Bav said, I had a wild cramp and had to show him. Spud is downstairs. I think he'd be terrified. He wouldn't know what to think. Do I think we'll ever get a new Midnight Club? Probably not. Because Grand Theft Auto is pretty much Midnight Club. All they'd have to do is slightly modify the game to like give it, you know, more of a racing presence. Spirit of the Ancients, in a world chasing chaos and clout, you showed up as a banana, a reminder that sometimes the boldest rebellion is laughter wrapped in yellow, even if Vice City's neon glare. Authenticity. Even in Vice City's neon glare, authenticity. I would say that's probably 3 out of 5, Spirit. 3 out of 5. Hello from Australia. Happy Halloween, says James Spears. Oh my gosh, I'm falling behind quickly in the comments. I gotta skip some stuff. Sorry, guys. If you have an important question, just ask it again. I'll try and get to it. Sup, chat? It's Savvy and Bogan Bav. Says Spirit of the Ancients. Welcome, sir. Hey, Sav, says Southern Man. Hello. Happy Halloween, everyone, says J-Man. Femme Fatale, appealing. Ah, you look appealing. Very nice. Banana. This Will Mac Daddy. Oh, man. I'm a man, says Racing Road. I am a man, want to play a female character on GTA 6 online. Try not sound weird, but I want the max out the realism on customization.
What the hell are you talking about? What in heaven's name are you talking about?
I think we're a little lost on that one, Racing Road. Sav, do you think swimming will be good in GTA 6? GTA 5 has some good water physics for its time, so I think the water going to be peaking GTA 6. Yeah, I think the water is going to be a lot better than it was in GTA 5 for GTA 6. If it's not, I'm going to have some serious questions as to where they're spending their money. Spider Batman says, have you seen November 4th trailer theory in the wide art? Yeah, I don't really think that's anything. I'm sure you guys could log on to Grand Theft Auto Online right now and go explore a building and find a shadow that kind of looks like a 4. And we can make that a theory that November 4th is going to be the trailer release date. Here's what I'll say. If it comes out on November 4th, I think it has absolutely nothing to do with that shadow theory or whatever it is in the art. Wolfine, happy Halloween, everyone. Looking pretty fresh with that gold Sav member badge. Spirit of the Ancient says this is where custom wheels will play a part of possibility. Banana says chaotic. Yes. Can hardly hear the music. Okay. So I'm going to turn up just a little bit. I'm going to turn down in my ear. That's why I'm shouting, because it's too loud for me. Shotgun is crazy. Yeah, no, I don't actually do that. Don't listen to me. I take everything back. Bav says, I fully planned on streaming today like an hour before you, but couldn't get out of bed. Bav. We got to fix your sleep schedule, Bav. Matalek, do you believe they'll keep all the futuristic flying bike stuff out of GTA Online, or do you believe they'll bring back the oppressors online? If they bring back the oppressors, we riot. I hope not. I hope all that stuff stays the heck out of GTA 6. That stuff is for children. They need to make like a separate game mode and call it for the children and put all that stuff in there. I have an Aussie mask, says J-Man. Fear of the Ancient says, I'm tired. It's Savvy. Too much wisdom for one man to carry. That's all right, buddy. You usually come through, so we'll give you a pass. Caden says, Sav, where we're going. I can't read. Caden says, Sav, we're going with green for the background now, huh? No, just because I'm a banana, I figured it was more fitting than the teal. This is just a special Halloween green to go with my banana. Man-made mutant gangs of New York reference. Oh, are you talking? Yeah, in the yeah, the butcher. The second guy who says, "What the hell are you talking about?" is funny. ASF. I love that GIF. Is it GIF or GIF, guys? Let's start a heated debate. I like Dub Edition. Dub Edition was good. Do you think the inclusion of the rocky mountainous terrain of the Mount Calaga is immersion breaking because Florida is entirely flat? No, I mean, because it's not really supposed to be like a 1-to-1 of Florida. And like, if that was the case, then Los Santos would look a little bit different. Although there is mountains of Hollywood and all that stuff. Here's what I'll say. Like, they're not real. It's not a real place. They can kind of do whatever they want. So, you know, having mountains there, I'm good with. You guys would probably get bored of an entirely flat map pretty quickly. Again, they've got to balance immersion and fun, guys. Battlefield RedSec is so much fun. Jerry says, I haven't really had a chance to play much of it. I played one round of it with Bav, and I feel like we were wrecking dudes, and then we just got destroyed, and I had to leave, so I haven't got to play it again since. Did you see Rockstar change the background on their Twitter? Something has to be here soon. No, I didn't see that. I haven't been, like, monitoring their Twitter like that, though. What did they change it to? Here I am asking. I can just go look. This is what I do to my wife all the time. I'm like, hey, can you hand me that thing that's like right in front of me, but you're like 6 inches closer, so I'm gonna ask you. It drives her absolutely nuts. Go to Rockstar. Rockstar Games. Is this what it was? What was it before this? Are you joshing me? For those who savor the Halloween spirit, may spooky and scary be something else feared. Bananas and hammocks pierce through the veil. Zippers shall hold all but the smell. What? Nathan with a $10 donation doesn't say anything, but drops a 10 just for good measure, I guess. Thank you so much, Nathan. I really appreciate it, my dude. That's the second donation we've had tonight without a question or a comment, guys. I don't know what's happening. You guys just feel like throwing money at me, I guess. Chai Brandaberry, is it Brandaberry? Chai? I don't know if I'm pronouncing these names correctly. Says, I wish Rockstar would go back to making games yearly because they have multiple development teams, but that's not happening. Yeah, I think you guys wouldn't be satisfied with a yearly Rockstar game. It wouldn't meet your Rockstar standards. Jeef, says Xenox. GIF as in graphic, GIF with a g sound. It ain't GIF. Okay, GIF. GIF, like gefilte fish. Red Misfit. Yo, did you watch the Dan Houser interview? Not sure if anyone asked you yet. Watching now. It's incredible and so illuminating. Gets me to understand how they make GTAs and how the next GTA 6 will be. I did. I watched probably half of it earlier, and then I got busy doing some other stuff. So I didn't have time to like watch the whole thing before the stream, but I wanted to know if they said anything like pertaining to GTA 6. So what I did was I punched it into video summarizer, and it spit me out like a summary. And so I went through to see what all was in there. Seemed pretty, I don't know. It's interesting, definitely, but it didn't really, I didn't learn anything. But, you know, I'm an absolute dork when it comes to Grand Theft Auto, as you guys now know. Yeah, I don't know if their background changed, Bev. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Same background, they just added the release date in the background, I think. Oh, okay. Well, that could be them. If that's the case, I'd be really curious to see if that's what they did. If that's what they did, that could be somewhat significant, guys. If they didn't have the release date in there and then they went and added it, that might be them kind of doubling down. Because you got to think, if they're like behind schedule and they didn't think they were going to make it, why would they do that? You know what I mean? Look what my wife did to my Jack Daniels bottle, guys. She put googly eyes on it. What should we name it? Is Jack too boring? I feel like it needs a name if it has googly eyes. I'm definitely not famous with a $5 donation says jail reform. Locking people in cages in the name of reform just ruins the minds of the folks that need help. Well, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate that, Famous. I'm not really sure what that means. Or if that was just like a political statement. I don't know. But thank you. I appreciate the $5. They changed their icon of their logo from circle to square on X. It's a subtle and small change. Also, your wife is awesome. Freddie. Is your name Freddie or you call me Freddie? Or are you calling her Freddie? Who's Freddie? Racing Road Bottle, Captain Jack Sparrow. Ooh, Captain Jack Sparrow. I kind of like that. Captain Jack Sparrow. Jack Appleton. That's okay. John Jack Wickelson. Not bad. Can we take a shot together? Hell yeah. I don't have a shot glass up here. I got a whiskey glass, but I'll take a sip. Let me pour first. All right, we're on a delay, so you tell me when you're taking your shot, and then count to 10 seconds, and then and then we both drink. That's how you do it, Nathan. You are 21, right? Grease Up Gaming, can you believe Red Dead Redemption 2 went over their budget and it was doubled? Imagine GTA 6. I know it's gonna be insane. I know for a fact whatever budget they had, it wasn't enough, and they probably went over. Kencho says I also have Tennessee Apple. Let's effing go. Oh yeah, my bad, Caden. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. My bad, brother. All right, I'm ready. Counting down. All right, let's do it. Bottoms up, Nathan. I also have Tennessee Apple. I read that already. I'm an idiot. The animators in the game are doing great. I think so. Wait, what was this about the release date in the background? Nothing. It's probably nothing. Red Misfit says, Bav, I thought that was the change they did. I know I haven't been following their art on their X account, so I don't know. Callian says, Sav, do you think Cal Hampton will betray Jason and Hakai him for free pizza and donuts? What?
What the hell are you talking about? What in heaven's name are you talking about?
What? What does it even mean? What is Hakai? Happy Halloween, Sav, says Ryan Nelson. Happy Halloween, Ryan Nelson. Are you going to do a last drive stream on May 25th before GTA 6 comes out? Probably not. I don't know, maybe, we'll see. Guys, I'm not overly attached to GTA 5 at this point. I know that's probably that's blasphemous in this community maybe, but I'm kind of ready, you know? I feel like GTA 5 and I have been slowly growing distant. It's sleeping in another room. We're just strangers passing in the hallway at this point, waiting for somebody to pull the trigger and grow the balls to move out. So I'm kind of ready. I'm kind of ready to move on from GTA 5. I'm ready for a divorce. I'm ready for that upgrade. And as I say divorce, I am specifically talking about the video game, guys. I am happily married to my beautiful wife, who is in the other room playing Age of Empires right now and probably listening. I'm wearing these sunglasses because I have a black eye. She beats me. I'm saying November 24, are we going to get something because it's my birthday? I hope so. Man, how cool would that if we get something, how cool would that be if we get something on your birthday? I have a feeling Cal is gonna die at some point. I don't know. I think they kind of need Cal around personally. I think Mr. Dupree, or was it? What's his name? The rapper guy. I'm thinking Jermaine Dupri. That's not it. Love the costume, man. Hope you've been well. I'm doing great. Midnight Vice, I hope you're good too. We got another content creator, guys, in the chat. Bogan Bav is here himself. By the way, guys, I know I kind of is it Damian Priest? No, it's not Damian Priest. It's Draquan Priest. Thank you, Bav. Thank you, Bav. He's trying to throw me off. Guys, Bogan Bav is going to be on his 3rd roundtable. And it's just because I like him so much. He's such a fun fella. We get along really well. In addition to Bav, we also have, and this is confirmed now, guys. So last time we were talking about the next roundtable, I didn't have all the information yet. I didn't have this information, what I'm about to tell you, okay? So these are the confirmed next guests on the next roundtable. We have Bogan Bav, the Thunder from Down Under. We have Bobby's Board. We have Zach Cox TV. We have Jetro. And we have Project Vice. What a roundtable that's going to be, guys. That's going to be fun. I can't wait to talk to everybody. It's going to be a blast. Hikai is a technique from Dragon Ball where you erase someone from existence using energy or destruction. I watched a little bit of Dragon Ball, not enough to know that. So I don't remember what your original comment was about somebody getting Hikai'd, but probably not is my answer. Today, I look on PlayStation's website on GTA 6, and they gave a release time for me. It'll be released May 25th at 11 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, that makes sense because they typically, if they're doing, US releases, it's going to be 12 p.m. Eastern Time, so that would be 11 p.m. Central Time. So that checks, unless they do an international release, which could be 11 o'clock in the morning the next day. Who knows? Was going to 100% GTA 5, then it got old quick once I beat the story mode. That's what I'm saying, Chincho. That's what I'm saying. I'm ready. Don't kill Cal, says Bav said. Says Bav said. Said Bav. I can't. I'm done. I quit on that sentence. I really haven't been drinking that long, guys. I'm a little worried. Out of context, what scenes do you foresee in trailer 3? Out of context? I don't really know enough about the story, to be honest. I couldn't tell you what we're going to see in trailer 3. I can tell you this. I think we're going to see more of the map. I think they're going to show us more of the map. Wolfie says, hey, sorry I'm late, Sav. Love your costume. You don't have to apologize for being late. You're right on time. Cal will be the character that helps transition into online. Yeah, you might be right. Red Misfit. Yeah, I don't think Cal is going to die either. Highly doubt that. I think Draquan Priest may survive until the end too. Yeah, I don't like this Booby Ike character, or as McTannen calls him, Titty Mike. I don't particularly trust this fella. Bav says, round 3, baby. You guys better be cheering for me in the comments when it drops. That's right. Give Bav lots of love, guys. Bogan Bav for the win. He says, I'm so excited to meet Zach. Been a fan of his for a long time. Now I get to work alongside him. Isn't that cool? That's what I love most about this roundtable, guys. I'm a nobody in a banana costume behind a computer screen, and I get to hang out with all these awesome creators. That's super cool. I have to suppress my little fan moments every single time I get in these roundtable calls. I was listening to your other stream the other night after the fact, but where you was talking about the feeling of something watching you. That shit is real. I have plenty of stories I could tell. Oof. Spooky. Spooky, spooky. T Burton, what's up, dude? What's up, guys? Entirely had plans to get on the video chat, but we're watching a dog for a friend and it constantly barking. I'm losing my mind. I can't keep him with our dogs. Well, here's what you do. You go find a Xanax, maybe 2. You shove it in the end of a hot dog, and puppy goes night-night. Just don't overdo it. Good to see Zach Cox will be in the next roundtable. Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. What do you think about people talking about the number 4 on the arm of the statue? Okay, you know what? Let's go look at this, guys. I haven't seen this yet. I can already tell you, before I even look at it, it's nonsense. It's like, it's the French guy from Ricky Bobby. This is nonsense. What do I need to Google to find this? Is this on the website? It's probably on the website. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? GTA 6 News 12 says, hey, Sav, watching from Kenya. Oh my gosh, it's 4 a.m. Stayed up to catch a stream live. Never watched one live. This ain't your average Kenyan. Haha, my guy, what's up? That's awesome. Guys, the clickbait line has officially made it to all 4 corners of the world. On the far left. Oh, this? All right, hold on. We need to do our super secret enhancing. We're going into detective mode. Detective mode. Hold on. I don't know how to do detective mode. How do you zoom? Why can't it? Oh, there we go. You know what this is, guys? It took me 2 seconds to figure this out. Okay? You see this block that this guy is standing on? And you see this block here? You see how the statue has his arms bent like this? You see how this is like the arm here? Hold on, let me make this bigger. This is why you guys need me around. All right, look. This is an arm. This is the head. See how the light is shining on this side of the statue? Same here, right? Arm, torso. You can't see the legs because it's sitting back further behind this little ledge here that juts out. Okay? This is... That's as far as I can zoom. Won't let me zoom in any further. But this right here is another statue just like this guy. Okay? That's not a number 4. It's not... It's not, guys. Here's what I'll say. I am happy. I am happy to smoke. Shut up, Jim Carrey. I am happy to smoke the hopium copium, and we can speculate as the day is long. And we can come up with all sorts of theories and get excited. But at the end of the day, guys, I don't think that's a 4. I don't think that's anything special. I know it looks like a 4. But this looks like the freaking Sesame Street dumpster guy. In the right light, if you put a couple of eyes on him and a mouth, that's the guy from Sesame Street. But it's just a tree. I'm sorry. I don't mean to like... break everybody's heart, but I don't think that's a 4. I'm sorry. You guys know me, right? I am the first one to like jump on the excitement bandwagon, but I don't want to get everybody's hopes up. Another theory like the Boone theory. 206 days left while I'll be strolling Vice City. Oscar the Grouch confirmed. That's what I'm saying. That tree looked like Oscar the Grouch. So here's the thing, you know, could we, does that mean that we're not getting a trailer on the 4th? No, absolutely not. We could totally get a trailer on the 4th. I'm just saying that I don't think that's a hint. I don't know. It's probably Rockstar trolling us. You guys got to know that they go through every single one of these artwork or screenshot or whatever, and they're like, you know, how can we mess with these guys a little bit more? How can we get them talking about it? That's the thing. Let's get some of these comments. Oliver Forsmark says, do you have a favorite streamer, YouTuber that you agree to the most out of all that have been on the roundtable? I'm assuming you asked me who my favorite roundtable member is. Nice try. Nice try, it's Bav. You're not gonna get me. I'm not gonna tell you who my favorite YouTuber on the roundtable is, Bav. That's not happening. Bav. I don't pick favorites, guys. That's not how we do this. Man-Made Mutant says, got to be fair, 4th of November is on a Tuesday, which isn't unusual for Rockstead announcements, and will be a day before Take-Two's earnings call. Yeah, so the running theory is, guys, that if we're going to get some news before the earnings call, it would make sense they drop it on the Tuesday before the earnings call, because they typically drop stuff on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, and the earnings call is on Thursday. Right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, it's on Thursday. So if the earnings call is on Friday, trailer could be Tuesday. I'm not saying it's going to happen. So I don't want to see you guys up in my comments like, Sav, he said it was going to be on Tuesday. Because that doesn't mean it's going to be on Tuesday. All right? It could be on Tuesday, but it also might not be. Sav, I don't think Rockstar will give out review codes. Rockstar Games is literally definition of clout. They don't need to do that, and I feel they won't. Well, according to TGG's source, they may actually be doing that. Not review codes, but like they may be inviting content creators and journalists to come get a sneak peek at the game. Rockstar, listen, okay, listen, all right? Your boy has been faithful. Okay, I know I look ridiculous in this banana getup right now, okay? But I've been faithful. I've been putting in the work. I am hyping up this community for this game, okay? Hook it up. Hook it up. I've been looking forward to the roundtable since the first one. I really like them. I'm glad you enjoy them. We're gonna keep doing them. Let's get this hype train going. LMAO, nice fit, Sav. I almost spit out my water when I tuned in. That was the reaction I was going for. Glad you enjoy it, Marcus. I was having some issues earlier in the stream. My banana wouldn't stay up. It literally kept falling down. I'm not trying to be funny. I am trying to be funny, but you get what I'm saying. Yo, Banana Man, peanut butter jelly time. Oh, that's the meme? Okay, I got it now. Somebody else said that earlier and I didn't get it because I'm an idiot. What's up, Glockwork Orange? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bav said Rockstar gave an early copy of Red Dead 2. See? See? If they do that, they better invite you then. That's what I'm saying. Back, Sav, you really put in the work, mad respect. I appreciate you saying that, Vice. And I already told T-Bert he could be my assistant. I'm gonna hire him and I'm gonna bring him with me. Can't imagine the faces of Strauss when he sees you saying this in the banana costume. I doubt Strauss Zelnick is watching my YouTube content. But if he is, Strauss, my guy, come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. Come on. Halloween weather goes away on Monday in GTA Online, so I could see stuff on Tuesday since the Halloween event ends Monday. Yeah. Sammy, is the roundtable a consistent set of people or just whoever would want to be on it for that specific episode. The Roundtable is a random group of creators that I can bully into joining. So what happens is I reach out to them and I beg and grovel and say, hey guys, can you please come join me on this roundtable and we can talk Grand Theft Auto 6? I can't pay you much, but I have a couple shekels in my pocket. No, I'm kidding. They've been really nice. It's always going to be different people for the most part. I don't think we're going to have like a set group. Although Bav has kind of like become a permanent member. He's like, you know, the chair that never gets moved out of the room. He's just always there. And we love him for it. Caden says, what do you think the third trailer will reveal? I think we're going to get some more cinematic, more story stuff. Hopefully they show us more of the map, maybe a few more cars, a couple weapons, you know, a lot of the same stuff we've gotten already, just more of it. I don't think they're going to show too much gameplay, if any, until later on. Yes, Bab says, if Sav keeps putting me on, I must be doing something right, so you guys should go check out my channel. You absolutely should. If you haven't heard me say it a million times already, I'll say it for the million and first. Bav is an excellent creator. He has some really interesting and unique content. He's a super funny dude, and he's getting back into live streaming. So if you guys want to watch some live streams, check it out. I don't know if, do you have a schedule, Bav? Are you gonna do a stream schedule? Wolfie says your sense of humor is peak, Sav. Well, I appreciate you saying that, Wolfie. GTA 6 news says that was 2018, Sav. I don't think they'll do that for GTA 6, but if they do, they better invite you. Yeah, well, I'm smoking the copium hard on that one. If I don't get invited and somebody else does, I might do one of those like emotional cry on stream, live stream deals. Will the roundtable be there even after GTA 6 launches? I don't know if we'll do like a roundtable, but we'll definitely make some content together. The whole point of the roundtable right now, guys, is to kind of have something to talk about. I mean, the idea is like, they're not giving us anything to talk about, so we're going to find stuff to talk about, and I'm going to get everybody together and have an epic conversation of the wonderful, talented minds on YouTube. The last GTA 6 Clock podcast left a comment asking them to contact you if they could do, you know, if you heard anything back from them yet. What? The last GTA 6 o'clock podcast, I left a comment asking them to contact you if they could. Do you know if you heard anything back from them yet? Oh, okay, I understand now. I was just reading it wrong. I haven't heard back from them yet. I've sent them an email. I've sent them each a DM on Twitter, and I've probably rated their comment section on at least 2 or 3 videos. So I've been pretty much assaulting them, you know, with requests to join the roundtable. So I'm starting to think that I smell bad or something. That's okay, though. Maybe they just haven't seen it yet. Maybe they just haven't seen it yet. The new video from Bav was a banger. Every video that Bav does is a banger. I don't know why that's surprising. It shouldn't be surprising. The dude's mad talented. There are very few people on YouTube making Grand Theft Auto 6 content that put more effort into it than Bogan Bav. Just saying. Just saying. If TGG got a contact, he needs to put some words in for a few people. Maybe it'll help. Yeah, I mean, that would be cool. That'd be really cool. Do you have a favorite theory that's not confirmed? I have a theory. I have a few theories. My favorite theory is that Jason is working with the feds to get Lucia out of prison early and he's going to be doing some bad guy stuff for the good guys and the bad guys to get Lucia out. Lucia probably doesn't know that he made that deal. She's probably just surprised that she made bail or parole or whatever you want to call it. Got out early. And that leads to some drama. She finds out halfway through. There's some double crossing, some other stuff going wrong. Brian probably turns out to be a dirtbag. Does us under the table to keep his nose clean. That's my running story theory right now. Potent Tom says they asked suggestions for guests to have on their podcast. Who did? GTA 6 o'clock? You guys put in a good word for your boy? I haven't heard from him. Yeah, dirty, rotten banana, says T. Burton. I don't have any bruises. This is a fresh, clean banana, perfectly ripe, no green. Anything to say about the Dan Houser interview? Yeah, I watched some of it. And it was really interesting to see Dan Houser talk to anybody for that length of time. It was certainly better than the 5-second interview we got with IGN. But as far as the content of the interview, Dan Houser knows what he's doing. He knows how to avoid the landmines. And he probably got prepped with all the questions from Lex Friedman beforehand. So, I don't think we really learned anything new. It was more of a get to know Dan Houser than anything. Wolfie, I'm not reading that. I think doing roundtables is a great way to bring the GTA 6 community together. I think so too. That was the whole point. I just want everybody to talk and get to know each other. And I've made some friends, guys. I feel accepted. Bab says, my next video is going to be a banger. Been working on this script for a few days. Writing and researching is taking a long time. Those are the best videos, guys. Make sure you support this man, okay? When you have a YouTuber that says, I've been working on this script for a few days, okay? That's 3 days longer than most people spend on their scripts. So go support this man. He says, I agree. We've all been in our own lane making content. And sometimes it feels lonely. Bringing everyone together is what the community needs. It is. Stab deserves an award for being the man to bring us together. Aw, shucks. Based on how Jason greeted Lucia in trailer 2, it seems he was having a lot of fun without her. I mean, yeah. What if she's a pain in the ass, guys? He's like, I gotta go pick her up. She's gonna be pissed. No bruises. What about a black eye your wife gave you? Yeah, I was joking. She didn't give me a black eye. Lex Friedman is great at interviewing. Yeah, he did a pretty good job. I think Game Roll made a cameo appearance. Did you guys see that? I think they showed Game Roll. He had a question that he asked, and I think he made an appearance on the Lex Friedman pod. Pretty funny. Now it's like a text comment. It wasn't he wasn't on camera or anything. Jordan Justice says, okay, I'm done handing out candy, now back in action. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Halloween, so why not a banana? That's right. Caden says, do you think they'll bring Social Club back or a different form of it? I wanted to create one of the biggest and richest crews in GTA 6 Online. If they do, we need to make a Sav crew. I'm sure they'll give us an opportunity to make a crew or something. I don't know if it'll be in the form of Social Club or if it'll just be integrated into the game and not be called that. They may be rebranding. I think they'll call it I don't know, Rockstar Club or something like that. I saw TGG chatting in McTannon's live earlier. You done a good job uniting everyone. Yeah, TGG's a really awesome dude, guys. I'm just telling you, he's a really good guy. I can say this from experience. On and off the roundtable stuff. My theory is that Jason and Lucia are secretly a SoundCloud duo by the name of Lean Cuisine. That's like W comment of the night so far. I love it. The video is about the entire GTA Online timeline explained. There's a story that's being told in online, and I'm piecing the narratives together. So much content to condense into a single video. You're doing the Lord's work, man. I can't wait to see it. Let me know as soon as it's live. I'll probably get the notification and I'll be the first in the comments like I was on your other video. That reunion in trailer 2 is pretty tame. That has been weird to me. What if she was released and they're both working together for the feds and they fall for each other and try to get escape? I don't know. Here's like, if you haven't seen somebody in a long time, I don't know. Maybe there's some stuff going on there. They seem pretty happy at the hotel room or the motel room. Wolfie says, Sav, you're the glue that's going to bring, hold, and keep the GTA 6 community together. Well, that is a very sweet thing to say. I just hope everybody's enjoying the content. Nice costume, says Gridstar. Thank you. Appreciate it. Midnight Vice says, she's so fine, not gonna lie. Yeah, I can't comment. I'm married. TGG still owes me some live chat spam. He does. He does. He absolutely does. Do you think the GTA 6 vehicle customization will be as good or better than the Need for Speed franchise? I don't know. I mean, I certainly hope that the vehicles handle better and it's like more fun to drive than the Need for Speed franchise. That game got pretty arcadey pretty fast. Bunch of gooners in the chat, says Caden. MCT was tripping when TGG was in the chat. He was having moments for sure. Dude, MCT is like an awesome person to have on the roundtable. I want him to come back for more. So he was, MCT was trying not to talk over everybody. He was worried that it was going to be kind of a cluster. But that's why he wasn't as talkative as everybody else. But I'm gonna get him back on there. I'm gonna get him back in there, and I'm gonna crack open that cheeky shell, and we're gonna get him chatting. We're gonna get him going. TGG is one of my favorite GTA creators, to be honest. He's a good one. TGG is awesome. He's a good dude. Fishy is in the house. Speaking of Roundtable, guys, Fishy was on the last episode, which, by the way, I heard from my editor earlier today. He is done with the edit and he is rendering everything out. And he said he'll have it to me by tonight, which means it's a 2.5 hour long video. If you've ever rendered any video before, Bav, you know what I'm about to say. It's probably going to take like 4 hours just to render the thing. And then it'll probably take another 3 hours to upload. So sometime this weekend, it'll be live. Unless something catastrophic happens. But Fishy says, right, I'd take it to be too much to ask for context with respect to the banana. Oh, it's Halloween. I keep forgetting. How funny would that be if it was like just like a Wednesday in July and I'm just sitting here in a banana costume? No, I'm not afraid of bananas. I just thought it would be funny to be a banana on here. Both TGG and MCT are cool dudes. I'll tell you this, I haven't met a guy that makes GTA 6 content that I haven't liked yet, guys. They're all cool. Everybody's been awesome. Lucia may be in prison longer than we all expected. She's probably changed while inside a little, Jason. While inside a little, comma, Jason too. I was not sure where that was going for a second. I almost read that as inside a little Jason. That would have been weird. Might explain the subdued reunion. That's true. You know, when you've been away from somebody for a long time, you know, there's two reactions. You either run and give them a big hug, or you're like, I don't remember you as much. We assume the hotel scene after the reunion is chronological. What if they aren't? That's true. T. Burton's got a point. What if they're stuck together by the feds and they end up dating, then try to get away from the feds? Ooh. That's true, guys. We're assuming that Jason knows Lucia at the beginning of the game. What if they don't? What if they don't? Render time is a game of how long is a piece of string. Yeah. You're not wrong. And then do you ever get the dreaded error? Like something like the last time, Fishy, I was rendering out that first episode of the Roundtable, and I sat there, waited for that thing to render for like 3.5 hours. I'm down to like the last 30 minutes. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start working on my thumbnails. And I guess I used the font in Photoshop that I also used on the video in Adobe Premiere Pro, and it caused some error with the render. And then it gave me an error and said, please re-render with like 20 minutes left. Oh, I was gutted. I was absolutely gutted. Peace, Sav. Sav's going full banana for GTA 6, peeling off details like Vice City Heist. Watch your step or you'll slip right into the spoiler territory. That reads like Chat GPT. After he timeout me 3 times for spamming, but I still love him. Who did you spam? Who are you spamming? Don't spam these guys. Don't spam them. The only place spam belongs is in a can, guys. Caden says, bro, there's nothing to drink in my apartment. Someone ship me some Mountain Dew. Like this? I'm a Mountain Dew fiend, guys. I obsessively drink that stuff. Fishy says, it's how stiff it makes your body appear that that banana costume adds a layer of comedy. You should have seen me dancing at the start of the stream. It was really funny. Dev, what are you wearing? I am wearing a banana. Do you guys want to see the full banana costume? I'll stand up and step back so you can see the whole thing. Ah, hold on, I'm attached. Davy and Bavy are cool dudes, says Victor. Thank you, Victor. I appreciate that. Wow, buddy really taunted me with the do. I wasn't trying to taunt you. I'm sorry. Do a little dance. I danced earlier. Oh no, I'm having banana file dysfunction. There we go. Absolute banana moment. There's gonna be more than a few clips from the stream, I think. Wolfie says, Sav, I recently took my first GTA Online live stream. I did it on Twitch and did my first stream highlights video. It was the longest render I did so far. It took an hour plus to complete. That's what I'm saying. These long videos, they take a while. T. Burton, oh, he almost let the cake slip like Project Vice did. The cake? Hayden said that little tail flip got me feeling some type of way. Is it a tail though? It's not in the back. What do we think, guys? Do we like that better? Is that better? Or do you guys think it should be standing straight up? Man-Made Mutant says, if anyone's ever watched Jackie Brown, I feel like Jason Lucia's relationship dynamic will work a lot like Max Cherry and Jackie Brown's. Bab said, just sent you a pic of my foot cramp. Did you really? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's crazy. VPS says, this is fantastic. Just checking in. Got to get back to the Hauser video. Appreciate you stopping by. If you guys haven't already, check out Vinewood Public Access. I'm gonna start learning everybody's like slogans. I know it's something like the #1 fan-made radio in GTA Online or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it is, but go check it out. It's awesome. It's awesome. The Rebel, aka Hydromatic, with the 199. Peace sign. When is the next roundtable sesh? The next video is dropping this weekend. The next recording session is not this weekend, but the following weekend. And if you guys haven't heard me tell you the names, I can go back through it. It's going to be Bobby's Board, Bogan Bab, Project Vice, Jetro, and Zach Cox TV. Like the stream, y'all, says Caden. His words, not mine, but I do what the man says. He can get hostile. Imagine Zach Cox TV savvy. He joins in. What? I should start a feet finder, T-Bert. You should. Dan Hauser interview was largely disappointing. He said the open world spy game doesn't work. Totally disagree. Well, it doesn't work in the context that they wanted to do it. According to them. And here's the thing, guys, here's the thing. If Rockstar comes to that conclusion, there's probably a pretty good reason for it. Could they have probably released it and a lot of people really liked it? Yeah, probably. But all right. Should we, do you guys want to do more, Discord call-ins? What did I miss? Bete. What? I don't know what I missed. Dude, the Hauser brothers on the Roundtable would be elite. Yeah. My God, can you imagine landing that interview? Be like, YouTube, we made it. I'm guessing Dan Hauser never heard of Hitman. Not quite an open world, but very close. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. Like, with what they're doing GTA 6 and the UGC and roleplay and all that, you're going to be able to play like whatever kind of open world experience you want by the looks of it. So, I'm not overly concerned. Two above. Bet Taylor. I don't know what that means. Two above Bet Taylor? Oh, Caden said, Feed Finder doesn't work. I've tried. Ah. You would, Caden. You would. All right. I'm jumping in the Discord. If anybody wants to hop in, If anybody wants to be on the show and share their 2 cents or ask a question or whatever, click on the link in the description, join the Discord, scroll down to the waiting room, and pop in. I'm so curious how far they'll let us take UGC. I think if they start putting limitations on it, I mean, there's got to be obvious limitations, but if they try to rein it in too much, it'll stifle the creativity. And we don't need creativity stifled. We need more creativity. Braden Davis says, are you going to play the game the way it was intended for the first time around, or are you going to break your trust the first time? Break your trust the first time. Well, that's assuming that the trust system is indeed in the game. So what I'll say is I will play it the way that it seems right to play it in the moment. And then if it comes to light that there are other ways to play it that aren't the right way, then maybe I'll give that a go. Bav says, I'll join back shortly. All right, Bav, we'll see you. All right, me and Caden we're in the Discord and we're waiting. Greg is celebrating Halloween tonight. He absolutely loves Halloween. He's so stoked about it. So I hope he's having an excellent time. I've kind of figured tonight wasn't going to be, like super popping, but I went out and got this banana costume. And I'm only doing this, by the way. I don't remember who it was, but somebody's like, Sav, you should do a stream tomorrow. I wasn't planning on doing it. I was just going to take the weekend and chill. I'm like, you know what? Let's give the people what they want. Let's go buy a costume. Let's do a Halloween stream. Let's see if we can't keep this GTA 6 hype train going. So here we are. Caden, what's good, brother?
Oh, I'm just got a mouthful of goldfish here.
Goldfish?
Mountain Dew that you taunted me with.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. It is good though. Don't you have you're in college town, dude. Don't you have you can call up delivery services and they'll drop you off cookies or whatever you want, right?
That's expensive. You talking about Uber Eats?
Uber Eats, yeah.
Or DoorDash?
DoorDash, yeah.
Yeah, we definitely do, but that gets expensive.
All right. Looks like we got somebody in the waiting room. Who is that? I can't see it because I'm in streamer mode. It's T-Bert? Is it really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, let's get T-Bert in here.
He needs to chill all night.
T-Bert.
So can you hear me or not?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother. How's it going?
Going good, man. Going very good.
How's your Halloween going so far? Are you drinking some whiskey?
No, not yet. I'm waiting for the wife and stepdaughters to get back. They actually had a wedding to go to. They're on their way home. So I'm just making sure they're good. I don't have to do any, drink and then drive, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I got you. Don't want to be doing that. Don't want to be doing that.
No, definitely not.
Speaking of, I don't know. I was talking to somebody the other day, one of my friends, and he was talking about how the fatalities on the highways are really bad out in Washington. I'm like, I wonder how bad it is here in South Carolina. I looked it up. It's we're number 4 on the list, bro. For fatalities. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's not good. Definitely
No,
not.
it's not.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how many of the people on chat realize, but me and Sav are literally about 45 minutes away from each other.
Yeah. I will not tell you all where we live, because there are some weirdos out there for sure. As I sit here in a banana costume talking to a camera. We do. We live 45 minutes away, which is why he's going to be my personal assistant if I do get invited to go to Rockstar North in Edinburgh to review Grand Theft Auto 6. which I highly doubt. They probably don't even know who I am. They're probably like, oh, that's that annoying guy that keeps overhyping this game.
Well, I'm pretty sure if they end up doing like remote locations, I mean, it would make sense for them to do close to their different studios. So like we have, what is it, Rockstar North, I think, in New York. If I remember right?
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it looks like we got somebody in the waiting room. Danny Boy is in the waiting room. Caden, do you want to pop down and check and make sure his mic and everything is working and he's good to go? And then maybe screen his question just to make sure it's nobody acting a fool. I don't recognize Danny Boy.
All right, yeah, I will.
Thank you, buddy. Oh, man.
Yeah. So
What were you going to say?
so you were mentioning, like we're gonna be able to do different things with the UGC, and so that's one of the things like I haven't thought a whole bunch about. Not that I don't want to, but it's one of those things of we really have no idea, how far they can push it and like
Yeah.
how far they'll let us. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah, I'm, when I see the Rockstar team going to visit with the likes of Roblox developers and Fortnite Creative, that to me says that they want to pursue that kind of model. And that really opens it up wide. Like wide. Like you can create a whole new game within Fortnite Creative. So just think about that.
well, like an
What's up?
yeah, well, and like even with that, like talking about Fortnite and like you've got Warzone and stuff like that now. Oh, you got somebody else.
I'm back.
You're back? What's
I
up?
definitely agree with him. He's got a good question for you.
Okay. All right. Let's bring him in. Danny Boy, you are live on YouTube. What's up, buddy? Hello.
Hi, what's up?
What's up, Danny? How you doing?
Good. How are you doing? Thank you for having me on.
Of course. Yeah, thanks for joining.
No, so I was just honestly just wanted to not take up too much time, but I've been really happy that you were able to do a live stream for Halloween, but I was kind of talking to Caden in the waiting room before this. I'm very excited for this game. I think that there's potential for it to be great, but I do unfortunately think here I'm just a realist at the end of the day, and I think Rockstar has backed themselves in a corner in the sense that because of the expectations of this game, because this probably has to be like maybe the greatest game of all time, just to meet expectations. I'm kind of on the side of I'm a little bit prepared for disappointment, and I was curious, what do you think are some potential areas? How could this game fail? Whether that's in online respects, whether that's in story respects, what opens the door to Rockstar, doing something that they really don't do, and that's missing on a game.
Ooh, man, that's tough. Well, in order to answer that question, I'd have to go back and look at like previous iterations of Rockstar games and look at, maybe where they quote unquote failed. And I gotta be honest with you, man, I can't think of anything glaring besides maybe, dropping the ball on, giving us DLC for Grand Theft Auto 5 or maybe the shoddy launch of Grand Theft Auto Online. But outside of that, I mean, I don't really know. It sounds crazy to say that they can't fail because, of course, anything's possible. But I tend to fall back on the fact that Rockstar delivers time and time again. I mean, this is the same developer that gave us Red Dead Redemption 2, which is arguably the best game of all time, narratively speaking. Graphics, world building, all of it. So
No, I agree with you. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I was thinking maybe along the lines of I'm worried about their story in the sense that I will say that the Red Dead fan base and the GTA fan base, I think you'd agree with me, is they're kind of two different groups that you have a base of. Definitely a lot of crossover there, but I'm worried that they're going to focus a lot on online and then miss a big part, because really I'm big on the story. I don't know about you guys. I think that this game I'm going to judge this game by the story, because online is something that's correctable. You have a lot more time to get that right, and you have basically the duration of the game to keep improving it. I'm worried that they're going to see the dollar signs in front of their eyes. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I definitely think they're focused on dollar signs, right? Because we had to deal with shark cards, and I don't think shark cards are going anywhere. By the way, I think they're going to use every opportunity they can to monetize this game, because they've spent hundreds of millions of dollars developing it. So they want to get a good return on their investment, and they're also, trying to expand outward and build their portfolio of other games that they're trying to do too. So Red Dead Redemption 3 is probably going to be built on the back of the money they make off of Grand Theft Auto 6. So while I am not out here purchasing shark cards, I know that a lot of people do. And as much as I hate monetization in video games, if I have to give my money to one company, it might as well be Rockstar. So, I don't necessarily, and I can't remember if that was your original question or not, but I don't think monetization necessarily is going to be a bad thing. And I do think they will implement it in different ways. Like, I think there's going to be a GTA Plus subscription, and I think they're probably going to soft lock some content behind that, like maybe role play or the UGC stuff. I could definitely see them locking some of that, because a lot of these like role play servers for these other companies have made, it costs money to join them, so
Yeah.
it would make sense for Rockstar to charge a premium for that kind of content, like $9.99 a month, for us to be able to make whatever sort of experience we want and play whatever sort of experience is out there. Heck yeah, I'd do it. You know what I mean?
I agree, for sure. I think, by the way, I'm just being, I think just, I'm a fan of the game, and by the way, I don't think Rockstar is going to. I think just from what I've seen in trailers, and I know they're just trailers, they have an opportunity here. I mean, with this story and we already see a big narrative constructing with what they've released in the trailers and what they've released in the website. I see a great narrative here. I do, and they have potential to make a great story. And that was just that. My only reason really for coming on was just to kind of see what the community was thinking about potential. Like, are there worries about this game kind of falling short? Because I will say this with story, it is unfortunate you do have one shot at it. And Red Dead, they did a great job. And then I actually like the GTA 5 story a lot. And we'll see. Like, I know you guys were talking about earlier with the honor meter, kind of, if there's a potential mechanism in the game where they have a trust meter, that would be really cool. And I think GTAs have always kind of been, though, what I'm curious, they've kind of been this sarcastic, kind of extreme, kind of humorous game about, just the American side and everything. And I hope that continues as well. But I was just curious, what do you think some key narratives are just going to be throughout the story? And do you think it's going to be like kind of one of the characters goes against one of the other at the end type of thing? And I don't know. I'm excited. That's all.
Yeah, no, that's a good question. Thank you for asking. I appreciate you joining. So as far as like what I think will be like the big narrative points that come up in the story, I think they've already kind of teased it in the trailer. You see Lucia and Jason laying in the motel room bed looking at each other, and they say trust, so like that to me is like a big, like, that's a big hint that Rockstar is trying to say, like, look, this is going, that's originally why I made the video I did about the trust meter and the relationship system between Jason and Lucia, because it would make sense to me that that's the route that they go. Like, the better trust you have between the two of them, the more gameplay dynamics, the more, gameplay options, that kind of stuff open up. Now, this is pure speculation. We have zero confirmation of any of this, but it makes sense to me. So that's why this is my sort of theory on all that. As far as like narratively, I think trust is going to come into play, not just between Jason and Lucia, but between Jason, Lucia, and other people too. Like, do we trust Booby Ike? Do we trust Raekwon Priest? Do we trust Brian Heder? Do we trust Cal Hampton? You know what I mean? So I think trust is going to be a big factor. I think there's going to be a lot of double crossing. I think there's going to be a lot of backstabbing. I think there's going to be a lot of, sort of choose the person that you want to trust the most kind of dynamic. So that's what I think. But I appreciate you joining, man. That was cool. I was glad to have you on.
Yeah, it was awesome. Thank you again. I love the content, and you guys have a great night. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you. You have a blessed weekend. Have a good time. Enjoy your Halloween, and we'll talk to you later.
You too. Thanks.
We'll see you, buddy. All right, Caden. Now, I can see the waiting room. Looks like it has somebody in it, but I can't tell. Is there somebody in there?
Yeah, so I went to check,
He has no name, but he just said he wanted to ask you how you were doing and plans were.
Okay. You have the ability to like mute people in server, right?
Yeah, I should. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me check.
Are
Yeah,
you
I
on your
can.
Are you on your mobile right now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna guys. Not that I don't trust you, lot. You all
I'm re-
seem like a bunch of swell people, but doing this live comes with its own risks. So I'm gonna pull you guys up into the chat. Just know that if you start saying something crazy, you're gonna get muted in like 1 nanosecond, and then you'll be booted permanently.
I'm ready.
As Big Tannen said, he'll give you the dirty boot.
That's right. You'll get the dirty boot. All right. So I don't know. He doesn't have a name. He's a mystery man on Halloween. Let's see what he's got to say. All right, mystery man, you are live on YouTube. What's going on?
Hey man, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I was just like wondering what your plans are after GTA 6. Are you ever gonna like start playing other games, or you're gonna,
So it's hard to say, you know. I don't really know what the future holds, but I will be playing Grand Theft Auto 6 for quite a long time, I would imagine. But I don't particularly have an interest in only playing Grand Theft Auto 6 the rest of my life. I didn't originally start this channel to be solely a Grand Theft Auto 6 content creator, but I saw a hole that needed to be filled, and I was happy to fill it. So, wow, that sounded horrible. Yeah, so you know, I plan on making GTA 6 content, and you know, after that, after the game starts to get stale in like 15 years, maybe we'll switch it up. I don't know. We'll see. I do plan on playing like big games as they come out. Like we'll be doing some Elder Scrolls 6 and other stuff like that too.
yeah, like it'd be amazing to see you play more games because I really enjoy your content, and yeah, it'd be really cool.
Well, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I probably should do like more like live stream like plays, but what I've found is like you guys tend to like it, and I say you guys talking to the audience here. You guys tend to like it when I'm like in here staring at the camera and talking to you guys and focused on that a lot more than you do when I'm like, you know, drooling from the corner of my mouth and playing a game and I'm not focused on chat. So that's why I tend to do this, but maybe we can mix in some more like let's play streams or something like that. So not a bad suggestion. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
Absolutely.
See you now.
See ya. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
So as far as doing like the having where you playing a game or something,
Yeah.
like I know I've seen when Bab hops in and he's trying to play like Battlefield 6 the other day, trying to play it and read the chat, you end up just kind of just getting murked by everybody else.
Yeah.
But like Caden does a good job kind of following up. So I mean, if you got where you have a few people that are able to kind of help look through the chat and let you sit there and play, and they can kind of feed you questions. You know what I mean? Like that's not a bad option for you.
For sure. Yeah. I wouldn't be opposed to that if somebody wanted to like hang out in the Discord and like hit me with the questions. That way, you know, my gameplay wasn't absolutely terrible, but guys, what you should know about me is I have severe ADHD, and it makes it very difficult to keep up with anything more than one time. So like, for example, you guys will literally watch me read a comment that makes perfect sense, and it takes my brain a second to process it. So there's that. So it's a little tricky for me to like focus on a game. Now I'm very good at a lot of games, and I like playing first person shooters and all that stuff. But if I'm trying to like split my attention between that and chat, I really suck at the game, and I really suck at addressing chat. So it just ends up in a sucky stream. But maybe we can figure something out like that. That's a good suggestion, T-Bert.
Oh, and just one comment to make, since you said something about Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah.
We could be sitting like all those fans, myself included, where, we got a, 60 or 90-second teaser trailer, 6 or 7 years ago now?
Yeah.
We could be at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's coming down the pipeline at some point. I can't wait for all the Todd Howard memes and everything else to start rolling in. That'll be really fun.
It's going to be like Skyrim all over. They're going to release it on your Samsung refrigerator.
Yeah. Yeah. Skyrim Samsung edition.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, let me get to a couple comments. That way I'm not completely disregarding chat. Lincoln Hawk said a few minutes ago, some people thought Red Dead 2 was super slow and boring. Those same people would be disappointed if GTA 6 if it takes immersion as far as Red Dead 2. If it doesn't take it that far, others will be upset. That's exactly right, Lincoln. They've got to split the, what do they call it? Split the hair. Or I don't know if that's the right term, but you know what I'm saying. They've got to walk that line between immersion and fun. They got to make sure it's fun, because at the end of the day, if a game isn't fun, then nobody will play it. Immersion, I think, comes second to fun. So fun first, immersion second. But I reckon they're going to try and, factor in both. He also said, I really hope they can make a story better than GTA 5 because I didn't love that story. I do think it may be difficult to deliver a better story than Red Dead 2, though. Yeah, I don't think they're going to top Red Dead's story. I don't think they're going to do any better than Red Dead's story as far as, like, how much we loved Arthur Morgan's character. I can't see, loving Jason or Lucia quite that much. The man is kind of a legend. But we'll see. I mean, we could.
Well, the thing too with Red Dead is with everything being so slow paced, and you're on your horse. There's all these moments where you're not just in a car that you can do 150 miles an hour. So from A to B is 60 seconds or a minute. No, you're on these long rides that sometimes going from one side of the map to the other. Like you're going from your camp to Valentine in the beginning. It's like what, 6 or 7 minutes, I think, which may not sound like that big a deal, but it
Yeah.
gives them time to add dialogue and make you more invested in the characters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And there, to be fair, there's always been, like the dialogue between the two characters riding in the car in Grand Theft Auto 6 or Grand Theft Auto just in general. But yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from with that. And I keep bringing this up, like Red Dead Redemption 2 was a lot slower game. So they had to like do more narratively, like story building. They had to do more random encounters and events like that to kind of keep you entertained through the slow periods. So I think it'll be a little different, but they have kind of set a precedent for expectations with a Rockstar game. So it'll be interesting to see where that goes. Man-Made Mutant says, I know it's too early to be speaking about this, but I'm really excited to see what Rockstar releases between Grand Theft Auto 6 and Grand Theft Auto 7. I wonder if we'll see that medieval game that was rumored a while ago. So speaking of the medieval game that was rumored a while ago, during the Lex Friedman podcast with Dan Hauser, he was actually talking about how they were doing a game. They were working on a game about knights, Knight. And it got scrapped. So I don't know if that's the same game. It would seem like it would be. But I found that interesting that came up during the stream. Greg is in the house. What's going on, Greg? He said, hey, Sav, I just made it back home from seeing my friends in Asheville. I've been listening to the stream the entire drive home. Now I have my phone casting to my PS5 through my TV. What's good, Greg? Everybody give Greg a W in the chat. I hope you had a good Halloween, Greg. All right, let's check and see if we got, by the way, guys, if you didn't already know, those of you that are just joining, Greg included, we are doing live calls. We've got Caden and we've got T-Bert live in the chat, and we are taking guests. So if you guys are interested in being live on the stream, join the Discord, follow the link in the description, and it'll bring you right to my channel, right to my Discord server. Just make sure you verify and then join the waiting room chat. Once you're in the waiting room chat, we will bring people in. Let's see. Highly disappointed in you, Sav. Shame on you. I thought you would be Jason for Halloween. Well, I kind of threw this together last minute, so I went for what I thought would have the best effect with the least amount of time investment. So I settled on a banana costume. So
they were fresh out of the muscle shirts.
Yeah, they were fresh out of the muscle shirts, and I was fresh out of abs. So we didn't do Jason, but appreciate the comment nonetheless. A-Flows is in the house. He said, what's going on, gang? Happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween, A-Flows. Welcome, welcome. Rock'em Sock'em Bock'em is here. My favorite name to say in the chat. I think people heard Project Rome and assumed it was a game. Yeah, they might have. I don't know exactly if that's what they're talking about as far as like the medieval thing or not. But according to Dan Hauser, they were working on a Knights game, and it got scrapped.
Well,
Greg's,
the Rome thing is supposed to be that, what is it, Rockstar online modding engine? Isn't that
yeah, yeah, yeah,
what
yeah.
they were talking about?
Yep, that's what Project Rome is. It's the UGC platform, which is also
Yeah.
also going to be working kind of coinciding or hand in hand with the role play. Apparently, again, guys, this is all speculation. So when you hear me say stuff referring to role play and UGC, I am assuming that we're getting these things. Now we very well may not get these things. Nothing has been confirmed yet. I am merely speculating on this stuff based on the evidence that I've seen and all of the stuff that is, kind of being floated around in the rumor mill. So, Random Channel 36186 says, when's the next episode of the Creator Podcast? Should be live this weekend. So check your, make sure you're subscribed, make sure the bell is clicked, because I do get messages from people saying, hey, I didn't know you were live. Hey, I didn't know a video dropped. That's because you don't have the notifications turned on. So go to my channel, hit subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications. That way you'll be notified every single time I upload, whether it's a video, a stream, or whatever, even a community post. So make sure you got that turned on and you'll see it. It'll definitely be released this weekend. Greg says, I actually dressed up as Jason Voorhees for Halloween today. That's awesome. I used to watch Friday the 13th all the time as a kid. My neighbor, best friend growing up, was absolutely in love with Friday the 13th and all that stuff. So we watched those all the time, probably way younger than I should have. Gave me nightmares.
Hey, Seb, just to give you a little heads up, probably 10 minutes or so, my wife and stepdaughters should be home.
Yeah, no worries.
So
buddy.
I don't want to let you know, or I don't want to, you wonder what's going on, but I might end up hopping out of the Discord for a little bit. I will still be hanging out.
Totally fine. If you got to bail,
I might be able to hop back on.
If you got to bail,
but
buddy.
I don't want to just cut you off if you're, in the middle of talking to somebody, or me just drop out and you wonder what's going on. Just want to give you a heads up on that.
Appreciate you. No worries. Yeah. If you gotta bail, do what you gotta do, brother. I totally understand. We also got Hooligan in the house. He says, Hayden, ask TB if he thinks Jason is a cop. Well,
no.
Hayden's not here, but T-Bert, do you think Jason's a cop? Oh, there he is.
No.
No, he says no, Hooligan.
I really don't. Hooligan, why are you not on here? This is not okay.
Yeah, what are you doing, brother? What do you say?
He got called in to fight some fires.
Oh, really? Well, he's out
Something
saving lives, guys. We got to give him some slack.
Right? Is Hooligan the one that's firefighting?
I thought so. Maybe.
Yeah, yeah, he is.
Based on his,
and, the game's not out yet, so he doesn't have that excuse. So it's okay.
Yeah, he looks like a pretty serious firefighter guy in his picture. It's really small on my screen, but. Papa Honor says, damn, I'm late. Happy Halloween, chat. Happy Halloween, Papa Honor. Welcome. You're not late. You're just on time. Lincoln Hawker says, the medieval thing all started when a Rockstar dev shared a deleted medieval concept art on LinkedIn. I didn't know that. That's good to know. That's interesting. Let's see. Hey, Sad Life is in the building. Sad Life is in the building. Where's Sad Life? There's Sad Life. What's going on, Sad Life? Welcome. Let's see.
Now that's a name that needs to hop in the Discord for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Sad Life, you need to get in here, man. You need to get in here. Let's see. Jimmy Honan says, how do you think AI advancements and general progress across the board will shape mission structures and objectives in Grand Theft Auto 6 and maximize fun and immersion? Oh, man, that's a tough question. How do I think AI advancements and general progress across the board will shape mission structure? So you're just saying, like, future-proofing the game and like the development and integration of AI into the game and how that will affect like gameplay and all that and mission structure. I think if they have, well, we know they've definitely improved a lot of their AI across the board. So one of the things that they've done, if you guys didn't know, is that like the cars in Grand Theft Auto 5 navigated the world on a node system. That's why you see weird movements. Like they'll get to a spot and then they'll make like a sharp 45-degree turn and then like drive to the next spot. And you'll see them oftentimes like hit cars in front of them because they're so focused on getting to the next node. They're not factoring in the distance of the car in front of them. So what they've done with Grand Theft Auto 6 is they've increased the amount of nodes. And so instead of having like, if you look at a road that's like, let's look at one street block, right? You may have like 10 nodes on that street block on one side of the road and 10 nodes on the other side of the road. So in Grand Theft Auto 5, but in Grand Theft Auto 6, they've upgraded that to somewhere between like 50 to 100 nodes on each side of the road. So that'll give you more dynamic like driving movement and things like that. And if they upgrade like the general intelligence of the AI and like make them more self-aware of their surroundings and things, it's going to just improve driving across the board. So that's one example. There are many, too many to go into right now. But if you watch my video on AI, it'll probably give you a better idea what I'm talking about. What were you going to say, T-Bert?
And like from my understanding, which I could be wrong, so don't take it 100%. But my understanding is basically how it works currently in like GTA 5 is you have basically like points that the AI has to hit to get from point A to point B, and you have like basically markers or dots along that path that it has to follow. And 6, it's going to be you have a starting point and an end point. It has multiple ways it can go, and it's going to pick basically like the path of least resistance.
Correct.
So instead of you parking a car there and traffic stops, they'll get frustrated and drive around, drive on the curb, back up, turn around, things like that. That's my general understanding.
Yep. No, you're spot on. You're spot on. And as far as like the node system too, like you can kind of view this, like if you remove the graphics and just look at everything as like a mesh system, like 3D mesh system, everything is factored into the AI's vision at this point. They'll be able to see like street lights and lampposts and stop signs and curbs, and like they're going to factor all of this in. So I expect a much more realistic NPC driving experience in Grand Theft Auto 6 than we had in Grand Theft Auto 5. So it's a great question. Jimmy, thank you for asking it. Let's see what else we got in the comments here. Gabe Lacasco is in the house. He says, I get the money. I would definitely not be opposed to getting both functional and decorative military gear that I might wear next Halloween. If I get the money, he says. So, are you talking like when you say functional, are you talking about walking around the streets with a fully loaded AR-15? I don't recommend that. But I think it would look pretty cool if you get all decked out in some like Navy SEAL gear or something. That could be pretty cool.
Full tech vest, got a plate carrier, got the cry pants and all that stuff.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I dig it. I dig it. He said, I don't want to do Stolen Valor, so I'll wear like a black t-shirt underneath a Cry JPC vest and whatnot. I mean, if it's Halloween and you don't have like patches and you're like Stolen Valor is when you pretend to be somebody you're not for like clout or something. If it's Halloween, dude, that's different. You just be like, no, it's just a costume. I'm just dressing up. I'm not whatever, as long as you don't claim to be that thing, then you're good. At least that's how I view it. Mart says, hi, I know we don't know anything about the detective guy, but how do you think he'll be integrated into the story? Through Lucia, Jason, Brian? We need details on this guy. We do need details on this guy, Mars. Thank you so much for asking. I'm kind of hoping that they shed some light on this mystery man in trailer 3. I think in trailer 3, we could start seeing some clips of some of these potential antagonists like Mr. Booby Ike, maybe get some more clips from Draquan, this mystery guy that we know nothing about, maybe some stuff on Raul. It would be really nice to kind of see more of that stuff, because we know very little about these guys other than what the website says. So as far as how I think he'll be integrated into the story, I think he's going to be hunting Jason and Lucia based on what trailer 2 said and kind of how that went down. That's the impression that I got, that he's going to be after them. Now, is that because Jason was working for the feds originally and then double crossed them. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not saying Jason was a cop, but maybe he got pulled in to kind of help them out, trying to pin somebody down. Something goes sideways, you know. Maybe an officer gets killed in the line of duty and maybe they become wanted. I don't know. Maybe they skip town. Maybe they don't show up when they're supposed to. Or maybe they just, you know, maybe it's as simple as Lucia gets out. She gets greedy based on what the website says. She pulls Jason into some stuff. He says, all right, fine. Let's go make some money so we can get out of this place and go live our life. They start doing some heists and stuff with Raul, making some money. And then all of a sudden they get the attention of this task force guy. You know, it could be that simple. I don't know. Maybe we're overthinking it. Let's see. Red Misfit is asking Bav what he thinks. Bav, I don't think is in here right now. I think he left. That's T-Bert that's in here right now. Let's see. Trying to get down here through these comments. Greg says, speaking of traffic nodes in GTA 5, did GTA 4 have similar traffic nodes and pathfinding technology? I don't know that it was similar to GTA 6, but it was similar to GTA 5. I think GTA 5 kind of made what 4 had a little bit better, and they just keep adding on to what the last game did. So I expect 6 to be better than 5. Gabe said, I wouldn't be opposed to talking about random ideas that I've got tomorrow, but I just want to chill and brainstorm. No worries, my dude. No worries. Red Misfit said, I think the Detective Task Force Lieutenant is probably the agent Milton Pinkerton agent from RDR2 and GTA 6. Same concept, chasing the criminals, Lucy and Jason. Yeah, I can see that. What do you think, T-Bert? Oh, T-Bert's not in here. I guess he had to go. He's still listening. I just assumed he was still in the Discord. Well, the wife is in here. Wife, you can say hi.
Hello, everybody. I just popped in to say hey.
What up, Mrs. Tab?
Caden!
What have you been up to over there?
You ready to lose this tomorrow?
Me? I've been, we're not even starting that one. Don't you bait me. I've been playing Battlefield over here.
Playing Battlefield? Battlefield sounds fun.
I thought we were gonna load into a round of elimination, but they loaded me into that, what's the mode called? Like Warzone? Can't remember.
Oh, you're talking about Red, what is it, Red Sec? Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think it's called Red Sec.
I think so.
Yeah, it's like
Doesn't sound familiar. Anyways, whatever it is, we loaded into that. I think Swabby has like 50 clips for you to use as YouTube shorts of me screaming and making various mistakes. So
that's funny. Yeah, maybe we'll upload some shorts of the wife playing Red Sec. That could be funny.
I picked up this random gun and ran through this house, and this enemy popped around the corner, and I went to go pull the trigger, and I'm playing on the controller, so I held the trigger down and only one shot came out. I thought it was gonna like spray fire. So I just started screaming and was
oh my gosh.
So, yeah.
You're a very good medic. You are terrible at shooting other people.
Yes, I had a lot of revives. I mean, I really did. I came in clutch on some of that. I think we finished 5th place on one game because I was picking everybody up, but that's the best we did. So we were like 20 plus place for the rest of the night. So
that's funny. Mars says hi, says gonna have to do missions for the detective guy. I'm sure of it. We always end up having to work for the cops for some immunity plea deal or something. Yeah, I think you're kind of right on the money there. I think that's my theory is that Jason gets Lucia out of jail because he agrees to do something like that. And then whatever he agrees to do to set somebody up or whatever, that goes sideways and there's some double crossing and all that stuff. And that's how everything kind of falls apart. That's my guess. So Gabe says Blacktop Junkie needs you to do those 4,500 push-ups. Or 45,000. 45,000 push-ups? You out of your mind. I think I've ever done.
I know you really...
What?
I know you really don't want to hear this from your wife, but your banana is flat.
I know. I kind of put it that way so they could tell that it's a banana, because if it's not, I was joking around earlier. I said I have banana dysfunction right now.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. But no, it's this is I got a floppy banana.
I see that.
Dysfunction.
I still love you. I still love you.
I appreciate that. That's true love, guys. That is true love.
Love that.
Gabe said, dude, I feel like any and all shotgun users in Battlefield 6 have the reaction timing of Spider-Man, and the moment a sheer atom of my character pops around the corner, I get blasted by buckshot. I think you're 100% correct on that one, Gabe. The shotgun needs a nerf, I think. Blockwork Orange says, I wonder if they'll have any reference to the 1986 FBI Miami shootout about Michael Lee Platt and William Russell Maddox. One of my favorite films in the line of duty, the FBI murders. Oh, I'm not familiar with that. I'd have to look into that. That could be really interesting. I wouldn't mind some lore and stuff like that. That would be really cool. Guys, if anybody else wants to jump into the Discord and be on the live stream, you're welcome to hop in. Waiting room is empty as of right now, so if anybody wants to get in, now is a good time. Now is a good time. KJ's in here. Oh, yeah. He is. KJ.
Yeah, get KJ in the waiting room.
KJ, why don't you hop in the Discord? You and I want to hear you and Caden talk about tomorrow's game.
This is not going to be good.
All right, I'm signing off. I'll see you later.
That's funny. Is he? He's in the disc. He has access to the Discord, doesn't he?
Yeah, I thought he was in.
I believe so.
He said bet. Oh, geez.
Invite to server.
Somebody hopped in the waiting room earlier.
Oh, did they?
Question, but they didn't want to come on stream.
Oh, okay. What was their question?
Put it in the chat.
Oh, you put it in the channel? Okay. I don't see it. You put it in the general chat?
No, the voice channel chat.
Oh, the voice channel chat. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if you'd want to.
Yeah, let's take a look. Musty joined the waiting room and asked, if you get in any YouTube drama, how would you handle it? I don't get any YouTube drama because I just ignore YouTube drama because this is a Grand Theft Auto channel and we talk Grand Theft Auto. So if anybody wants,
got him in the waiting room.
If anybody wants to start drama with old Sav, they're going to be doing it by themselves. All right, let's get KJ in here. Let's talk sports for a second. Welcome to the live stream, KJ.
Hey, what's going on? I heard there's unfortunately a sad fan that's gonna be happening at about noon tomorrow in here.
Yeah, he just joined.
Oh, okay. I see how it is. I'll let you get your shots out because you won't get anything else really night tomorrow. So
that's funny.
I'm probably shocked the world here. I think you're gonna be very disappointed.
I tell you what, you already did shock the world when you lost to UCLA.
Right.
Guys, if you didn't know, so we are big college football fans in this Discord server. At least I am. Caden is. Caden's a big Penn State fan. Stryker is a big Ohio State fan. My wife is a big Mizzou fan because I'm a big Mizzou fan. She's a traitor. And so Caden and Stryker are always going back and forth about whose team is better. And so I figured it'd be funny to get them both in here and jive at each other for a minute.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, though, I do have to. It is sad. You guys are in rebuild mode now, so. But
yeah,
I am a little nervous with the coach that you hire because you guys could get a good one, and then we actually have games coming now. I was pretty happy with James Franklin.
Just don't steal Eli Drinkowitz. I don't care what happens. I just don't want you to steal Eli Drinkowitz.
I still think he looks like your cousin.
He doesn't look like your cousin. He looks like me.
I am worried that you guys are going to get Brian Hartline, honestly. And that scares me so much.
I saw that today. I'm hoping.
If he goes,
Gabe says, I watch football annually, but Ohio State is goated.
Agreed. There's a man of culture. I love it.
Oh, man.
I thought better of this community.
Mars says, gotta give props to OSU as a Longhorn fan. We just can't beat those guys, and we have been playing like complete baby food. Well, that's because Arch Manning is spending too much time doing commercials for eyeglass companies, and he needs to be on the field more.
He is very overrated, but I will say that game that we played last year against Texas, that one had me sweating for a while.
Yeah.
They played us well. They did play us well, but then we had Jack Sawyer, so it was all good.
Gabe says, can't be canceled if you don't care. I mean, here's what I'll say. I care, but I have zero interest in getting in any online beef with anybody. That's not what I'm here for. I am here to make Grand Theft Auto 6 content, have fun. I mean, obviously, guys, look at me. All right. I'm sitting here on stream wearing a giant banana outfit, you know, talking about Grand Theft Auto 6. Like, why would you want to start beef with me? I'm like the least interesting person to beef with.
It's true.
So
well said. Well said.
When I was growing up, this is like what I envisioned in my future. I was like, I want to marry a man that will be sitting in front of a camera like a giant banana.
Yeah. Well, you know,
and they say dreams can't come true.
That's
I
right.
think I've peaked. I think I've peaked.
Yeah, that's right. You've hit the big leagues, you know?
Although it's a little floppy, I will say.
Yeah, that's true. That's all right. We can fix that. There we go.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Nice.
Now, I can't tell if it looks better like this or if it looks better hanging down. And I'm talking about the banana.
Oh, okay. It definitely looks better the way it is right now. Erect, I shall say.
All right.
Looks better.
It's getting worse.
We're getting down a bad path. Let's turn this around. I see the name Nick Fuentes in here, and that is terrifying. It's like saying Nick Fuentes is a Fed when he tweaked out over the intro to Minions 2: The Rise of Gru. I don't know anything about that. I am aware of who Nick Fuentes is, but I do not know anything about that particular instance. Mars says, I'm a banana guard from Adventure Time. I don't know what that is either. Guys, I'm not very cultured with some of this stuff. You might have to explain it to me.
I think that's probably a joke.
Well, Adventure Time sounds like a movie or a show or something, and a banana guard is a very specific character, it seems like, within this universe.
Yeah, it's a TV show, I think.
Cartoon. I got you. Oh, you know what? I think I have seen Adventure Time. Isn't that on Cartoon Network?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I think I know what that is. Gabe says, who would start a conflict with a man in a banana outfit wearing sunglasses in a dark room for some reason? That's what I'm saying, Gabe. Like, what kind of problems must you have in your life to start beef with me? So, yeah, no. That's how I would handle drama. Just ignore it. Pretend it doesn't exist until it goes away. Red Misfit says, Sav, who is your favorite contemporary pastor, and do you listen to Stephen Furtick or Rich Wilkerson Jr.? I have no idea who those two people are, but I can tell you that I love listening to some MacArthur. I also like listening to you can't go wrong with some of the classics. Like what's oh my gosh, his name is slipping my mind right now.
Billy Graham.
Yes, Billy Graham. Thank you. You knew exactly who I was talking about. Yes.
Yeah.
Billy Graham is amazing. If you guys haven't ever listened to any of Billy Graham's sermons, you absolutely need to go back and listen to that. The dude is amazing. But no, I don't know who those two are. Sorry.
I like Andrew Farley a lot. We named one of our dogs after him. Her name's Farley.
I haven't listened to Farley in a long time though. Gabe says, Jesus Christ is king, type for real, no cap. That's right. For real, no cap. Christ is king, ladies and gentlemen. Greg says, I would join the Discord too, but I keep having internet connection issues. Oh, that's a bummer. We love having you in here, Greg, but if you're having internet connection issues, I understand it. Woe says, do you think it gets delayed if we don't receive trailer this month? No, I wouldn't freak out if we don't get a trailer this month. Will I start to worry a little bit if we don't get a trailer by the end of December? I will be slightly concerned, but I won't be in full on panic mode. So we'll see. I mean, it just wants to go. It wants to bend back the other way. I don't know what's happening. That's why I did this originally. I had it like that. See, that looks more like a banana to me. Because the banana's curve. You know what I mean?
So in Grand Theft Auto 5, only 2 trailers were ever released, right?
Grand Theft Auto. No, there was many trailers released for Grand Theft Auto 5, I think. Because there was actually like cinematic trailers, and then there was the gameplay trailers that they did.
That's right. I was just thinking of cinematic for some reason.
Oh, yeah, I don't know exactly how. I'd have to go back and look it up, but they definitely did like cinematic trailers, and they definitely did some like gameplay trailers and stuff too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I am headed off. Just wanted to say hello to everybody. Good to see some of you in here. Recognize a lot of you. Red Misfit, hello and goodbye. See you guys later.
See you,
Kaden,
wifey.
behave.
Later.
I will try.
Bye, guys.
We'll see ya.
See ya.
Greg says with that banana costume, we just need Donkey Kong in there now. Babe, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
And I'm back.
Oh no!
That's
I
funny.
heard
right.
every
You
word.
almost got it. You almost got it.
I almost got away with it.
Well, after you hop off your stream, can you go outside and make sure that you find your belongings because that's where they'll be.
Ooh.
Oh,
Just
dude, you got
kidding.
the couch tonight, buddy.
Yeah, it is what it is. We'll make it work. The couch is really, it's not that it's not that bad.
That's more
Not that
GTA
bad.
6 time, I heard.
That's right. Yep. I'll just hook up the PlayStation when I get it downstairs. So we'll make it work. No sweat. Greg says, Sav, what are you doing if Rockstar just basically cancels the game and shuts down their entire company immediately after leaving one final message on their X saying LMAO? Well, I guess that would probably be the end of my YouTube channel. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Gabe is really insisted on getting me and Blacktop to do push-ups, but that doesn't sound like a good time. T. Burton says, well, didn't get to say hello to Mrs. Sav. Well, you'll get another chance. She'll be back in here at some point, maybe on another stream. Happy Halloween, Sav, says Nuckin Wan. I don't know how to pronounce that. That was a little sketchy. Happy Halloween. And then Whoa259 says, hopefully they market GTA 6 online more than they did with GTA 5. Well, again, the online mode in GTA 5 was kind of an afterthought, guys. So it was kind of like they threw that thing together in the last 6 months or so leading up to release. So I'm thinking they definitely put more time and energy into the GTA 6 online. So I think it's going to be spectacular, and I can't wait. Tilly's in the house. What up, Bab? That's a slick costume. I'm assuming you meant to say Sav and it autocorrected. Appreciate it. He said, just call me Nuck. Been loving the recent streams. Keep it up. I'm not going anywhere except for this weekend. I won't be here this weekend, but I'll be back on Tuesday. Great episode. Good night. Thanks for hanging out, Grimglide. Appreciate you. Happy Halloween, Sav and chat. Happy Halloween. Lazy fingers, said Chili. All right, guys. Let's see. Is there anybody else in the waiting room? No one wants to talk to me. If anybody in the stream or in the chat wants to be on the stream, you are welcome to join the Discord. Follow the link in the description to join. Go ahead and join the waiting room. And once you're in the waiting room, we'll pull you up into the chat and you can ask whatever question you want to ask or make whatever comment you want to make on the stream. Just don't make any, we don't want to talk about anything other than GTA 6 or anything inappropriate.
You can say as long as you want, as long as you hate Ohio State.
Yeah.
Ew. Whoa. Easy.
Sorry. I don't want to get anything started.
Okay. It's okay, man. I'll let it happen just because I know you guys aren't going to be winning for the next few years.
I need to get my sadness.
Shots fired. Red Misfit.
I mean, they did beat us one time in the last 8 years, so.
Yeah.
Twice here. Wow.
We beat you the last time we played.
Yeah, well, to be fair, though, you beat us when we had our quarterback who.
Here it comes, Caden. Here it comes.
He couldn't hit a garage standing 10 feet in front of it.
You know what? We won that game, and you can't take that away from me. So
that's true. It's true.
It's always the excuse.
I hope you guys make it back to the playoff for a rematch. That would be fun.
That would be fun. That'd be pretty epic. I'm down. We got to get past Texas A&M first, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's a rough game.
Red Misfit said you might find them interesting. Stephen Furtick, who's pretty young and modern, leads Elevation Church, and Rich is the pastor at Boos. They're both pretty cool churches, so you should check them out. All right, yeah, I'll look into it for sure. Chili the Kid is in the chat. You hop in the Discord yet? No, he sure hasn't. Chili, what are you doing with your life? You need to hop in the Discord and say hi. Say good to see you all. Hope Halloween treated everyone well. I was Star-Lord. That's awesome. That's a good costume.
That is a good choice.
Star-Lord's pretty cool. Did you have the mask and everything? Creative Side is back. He said, haha, just joined and saw a guy in a banana costume. It's so good. Is that for Halloween? Yeah, this is just, for a Halloween stream. Although, we might bust it out every once in a while just for a good time. We'll see. Paid $61 for this stupid thing. So I'm going to hold on to it. Let's see. Game Roll is in the house, guys. Everybody say hello to Game Roll. We're trying to get him on a roundtable. As soon as we can get the scheduling right, we'll get him on. But everybody go check out Game Roll's YouTube channel. This man is infamous for leaking some stuff on X. And I would love to have a conversation with him about some of that stuff at some point. And I'm sure you guys would love to hear that. So, but everybody go check him out. He's got a YouTube channel. He's not just on X. He's got a YouTube channel. So go check him out. He's got some good stuff. How you doing, Gamerl? Much love, guys. Loving the banana look. Yeah, man, we're just chilling. Halloween. We're having a good time. We're just chilling. Mars says, for Mizzou, your running back Hardy is a beast. He is a beast. I'm hoping our quarterback can stay in the pocket long enough to deliver some passes downfield to open up some running lanes. So we'll see. We will see. Oh, Halfway Nuts with a $4.99 donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He says some old school weapons with wood furniture will be cool in GTA 6. I thought it was nuts that all the guns in GTA 5 were effectively SWAT weapons. I second that. So I think the weapons need a major rework in Grand Theft Auto 6. I would absolutely love to see some guns with some wooden furniture, as far as like maybe an AK-47, a realistic looking AK that has like the wood grain and all that. Totally down to have like a cattleman revolver or something if they want to do a little throwback to Red Dead. So I love all that stuff. Definitely, definitely. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you. Game Roll, you already got a question, brother. He said, do you believe there's not going to be any Disney in GTA 6? What do you think, Game Roll? What do you think? Let's see. Are you confident in the 4th of November theory? So we talked about this earlier. I think the whole 4th of we were talking about this. Let me pull up the screenshot. All right. And I don't mean to like break any hearts here, guys. I really don't. And that's not what I'm setting out to do this evening. But check this out, okay? This is what everybody's talking about. This is on the home screen of the Rockstar website. If you go to the far left side of the website homepage, you can see this screenshot here. Everybody is saying that this looks like a 4. And I will give you that. It does look like a 4. But once you realize what this actually is, I think you'll maybe not be so bought into the hype. So this is this statue just on this corner of the, whatever this structure is. Is you call it an obelisk? Is that what it is? So yeah, it's just this statue or a similar statue doing a similar pose over here, and the light is catching it. This is the arm, this is the head, this is the torso. So I don't think this is a 4. I don't think this is some crazy hint from Rockstar that we're getting a trailer on the 4th. Although I'm not saying that doesn't mean that we won't get a trailer on the 4th. We very well could, but I don't think it'll be because of that. So that's my take. But it is, I mean, when you're looking at it from here, I can see why people are like, oh, that's a 4. But, when you zoom in, it's pretty clear what that is, or what it's supposed to be anyway. Gabe with a $5 donation. Can we just get guns made out of pure plastic that explode on the first shot and hospitalize slightly less than the person in front of you in GTA 6? Are you talking about like 3D printed guns in Grand Theft Auto 6? That could be interesting. Could be interesting. Game Rule says, much love, guys. Loving the banana look. I think I read that already. I'm an idiot. Chili posted photo on Discord for you. Uh-oh. It better not be a feet pic. Bogan already sent me some of those. Oh no, this is a Star-Lord outfit. Oh, how cool is that? That looks so good, dude. Oh, and your son, look at him. That's awesome. Your wife dressed up as a minion. You guys look awesome. How cool is that? Epic, dude. You look just like him. The leather jacket and everything. You even got the blaster and the mask. That's pretty awesome, dude. Pretty awesome. I dig it. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Caden, if anybody pops into the waiting room, let me know, brother.
All right.
For those of you that are just joining, if you guys want to get on the live stream, pop into the Discord, join the waiting room, and Caden will pull you up. We can chat. Bar says hi. I'm more excited for the combat system. Honestly, I love going in the saloons in Red Dead Redemption 2, drinking a few and throwing down with the NPCs. Yeah. I think the combat system is getting an upgrade. I do. I don't think it's going to be like the same thing that we had in Red Dead Redemption 2. I think they're going to spice it up a little bit. Let's see. Mino TV. Yeah, but why change the resolution of the image last minute? When they uploaded the Rockstar website, the statue wasn't in the frame. Then they updated it to have it in the frame. Well, I don't know. I think, it's common to have like really wide images on websites like this, and maybe they had cropped it out, and it could have been an internal thing, guys. Like, okay, Rockstar has to consider everything. So for example, whenever you see a piece of artwork like this getting uploaded to the website, it's getting scrutinized internally first before you guys ever see it. So that somebody probably was looking at this and they're like, oh my gosh, it looks like a 4. Are they going to like read too much into that? Maybe we shouldn't put that on there or whatever. And somebody else is like, let it be the full resolution. So then they, they basically zoomed out so you could see the whole image. So I don't know. I wouldn't read too much into anything like that, guys. Like every single time we do this, every single time we start looking at like the moon phases and, calendars that we see on a convenience store window as we're walking past something in Grand Theft Auto 5 and we see a date circled or something, like it's never anything. It's never anything. So I don't know. I just don't have any faith that means anything. Now, again, it doesn't mean we won't get anything on the 4th of November, but if we do, I don't think it'll have anything to do with that statue. Let's see.
Did you see that, according to this, I saw an article on GameBite that the AI for these NPCs in GTA 6 is supposed to have people seeking shelter during rain and dressing appropriately for the weather every day?
Yeah, I've heard that before. I would love to say that is I don't know. So that's a hard one because we don't have any like direct confirmation of that with like the leaks or anything. I think that's kind of speculative based on the patents and everything that's been in development. And again, just because like I said this before, like these patents that we see filed by Take-Two Interactive, they could be for any number of Take-Two's games, right? It could be for NBA 2K for that matter. It doesn't have to be for Grand Theft Auto and Rockstar. So it's entirely possible that some of the patent technology that we've seen could be for other stuff, but it does stand to reason. A lot of the patents that we've seen come through before Red Dead Redemption 2 were, directly involved with Red Dead Redemption 2. So I would love to think that like, weather and all that is going to directly affect how like NPCs behave. I would love to see umbrellas and all that popping up. I don't know what my degree of confidence in something like that is at this point.
Yeah,
I'd have to see a little
sense.
bit. I'd have to see a little bit more evidence of that before, again, we can speculate on it and it would be really cool. Like I'm 100% on board with that idea. And I don't think it would be too difficult for them to implement, So, I mean, if you think about it in Red Dead 2, wasn't it like when it started raining, less people were outside walking around?
I think there was something with that, yes. In the cities or the towns, I mean, I do believe that was a thing.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be too hard for them to make another half jump to that, maybe.
That's true. Red Misfit says, Sav, I think the banana and glasses should be your new look for every stream. This thing is hot, guys. I'm cooking in this. I can't wait to get this thing off. There's no way I can stream in this thing every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We might bust it out for special occasions because I'm not throwing this thing away, especially after spending $61 on it. But yeah, no, we're gonna hold on to it. Gabe says Sav should just start coming back to the stream with one more hat on his head each time until he can't walk through the door. That's funny. Do you think the chances of fist fighting Godzilla are high in GTA 6? 100%. Yeah, we will definitely be fist fighting Godzilla. If it's not in the game, we riot. Do you have any insight on how the multiple session to make the lobbies have more players will work? Yeah, so if you guys didn't already know, the lobbies are going to be a little bit different in Grand Theft Auto Online. So they're going to break the map down into smaller little sectors, okay? So there's going to be, it's like a grid, right? You're going to have a bunch of these little squares all over the map. And as you leave one square and go into another square, it'll repopulate the players that are actually in that square. So it'll allow you to, in essence, the greater map will have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of players in it at one time. But you'll only see like, up to however many they decide to have at each square. They could limit it to like 20 or 30 or whatever. So you kind of go into a square and you see somebody there or whatever, and they're not, and then they leave, they go out, they turn right and they go down the street or whatever, and they disappear because they're on to the next square or something. So that's, to me, that's kind of like how it's going to work, I guess. I don't have like the finer details on that, but that's what makes sense to me based on what the patent says. So it looks like that'll allow you to sort of have more seamless interactions with more people and for the map to feel slightly denser. I think their goal is to encourage more like online player to player interactions. And in order to have, more players in one area, it sounds like that's kind of what the goal is with that. So again, I'm not like a developer, programmer, and I barely understand some of this stuff, but based on my translations that I've gotten on the old interwebs, that's I think what they're doing. So let's see. Rockstar literally put a digestive system inside the horses to dictate how much they pooped based on how much you feed them. Imagine if they incorporate that in GTA 6 NPCs. You talking about people having to go use a bathroom? That's funny. Asher says, I'm going to be honest. I'm a UX UI designer, and I think that the UI change was made to boost sales. If website is more appealing, it's more likely the customer will buy something. Basics of psychology. But buy what? He says, the sales of GTA 5 are down, and for me, it means they are preparing for something. Could that something be pre-orders for GTA 6? Probably a pipe dream, but worth considering. Did you see Rockstar just union busted 30 to 40 employees? I didn't. I heard somebody mention that in here earlier, Kiki Rich. I don't know. I don't know much about the story, though. I'm going to have to look into it after the stream. Gabe says, hey, Sab. What's that?
Sorry, Calvin's in the waiting room. I believe Hooligan.
Oh, let's get him in here. Calvin, I'm pulling you in. Hooligan, can you hear me? Hooligan.
He's muted.
Muted himself.
Officer Hooligan. You gotta unmute, brother.
Wow. He's failing us.
Let's get an L in the chat for Hooligan.
L.
Can you hear us?
He should be able to hear us. Oh, there he is. He's unmuted.
Can you talk?
He's unmuted.
Try talking, Calvin. All right. Well, we're going to keep going until he figures out his mic. Gabe says, hey, Sav, just want to let you know, while I didn't kamikaze into a sniper in Battlefield 6, I did suicide bomb a tank in Battlefield 6, and it was worth it. Oh, that's how you got to take out the tanks, man. You run up, you drop a couple tank mines, and then you whack them with the hammer. Did it just because I know you told me to kamikaze into a sniper, but I did the next best thing. Mars says hi, says, that's such a weird thing to say. Mars says hi, says, but that's his name. Mars says hi. So Mars says hi, says, imagine being in the middle of a heist and Jason has to pee. That's too much immersion, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like that idea. Scum tried to do that and it was weird. You'd be in the middle of a gunfight, and if you didn't relieve yourself when you absolutely needed to, it could happen at the worst time. Kiki Rich says it happened a couple hours ago. It's on Bloomberg if you're curious. Oh, okay. Let's look it up. Bloomberg.
I'm looking it up too. This is interesting.
Rockstar Games.
No, I gotta look it up.
Yeah, Bloomberg.
100 people are looking this up right now.
Grand
Oh,
Theft
yeah.
Auto
it
Studio
is.
accused of union busting after firings. Union says between 30 and 40 people were terminated. Rockstar Games parent companies cites gross misconduct. Wow. Take-Two Interactive Software Rockstar Games fired dozens of employees in a move that a British trade union said was designated to prevent the workers from unionizing. The company said that they were fired for misconduct. The Grand Theft Auto maker terminated between 30 and 40 staffers across multiple offices in the UK and Canada on Thursday, according to a spokesperson with the Independent Workers Union of Great Britain. All the employees were part of a private trade union chat group on Discord and were either members of the union or attempting to organize at the company, the union spokesperson said. Rockstar has just carried out one of the most blatant and ruthless acts of union busting in the history of the games industry, Alex Marshall, president of IWGB, said in a statement. This flagrant attempt for the law and for the lives of workers who bring in their billions is an insult to their fans and the global industry. Alan Lewis, a spokesperson for Take-Two, said the firings were for gross misconduct and for no other reason, and that we fully support Rockstar's ambitions and approach. Rockstar has doubled down on security following a massive leak in 2022 that released dozens of videos of unfinished footage from the company's next game, Grand Theft Auto 6. In early 2024, the company was criticized by the union for asking workers to return to the office 5 days a week. Rockstar said the return to the office decision was partly for security reasons. Huh. That's interesting.
We're getting a delay.
Caden instantly goes into delay. That's it. It's getting delayed. It's getting delayed.
They lost 30
Grand
people.
Theft
what that
Auto
means,
Studio
Seth?
accused of union busting. It's getting delayed. No, I imagine.
You know what that means?
What?
You're shaving your head.
Yeah. If it gets delayed, I'll shave my head. I don't think we're getting delayed though. I think Rockstar, with its thousands of employees, can probably afford to lose 30 or 40. So, and honestly, they're not going to fire anybody that's integral to the development of Grand Theft Auto 6 at this point. So, we'll see. Sup, chat? Sup, Sav, says Chief Supreme. Welcome. LMFAO, the costume. You like my banana? Let's see. OP Gamer says, hey man, I'm hearing people saying it might get delayed, some for clickbait and some are reputable people like Tom Henderson. It won't get delayed, right? If it does get delayed, I'm shaving my head. So I don't want it to get delayed. I don't think it will get delayed. I'm pretty confident it won't be, but you never know. Things happen, man. But we're not going to manifest that evil. We are going to smoke the hopium copium and assume the game is coming out when they say it's going to.
Did you see that Jason's Watch and Trailer 2 shows 11:08, so people are assuming that the trailer will come out November 8th?
Yep. Yeah, we were talking about that on the stream the other night. So, again, like that is a very common thing for people. Like they're always looking for like hints from Rockstar. So, I mean, like I was saying earlier, people like, you know, they'll look at the sky and see a cloud that looks like a number and they'll be like, oh, that's it. You know, that's when it's happening. But like 99 out of 100 times, you know, we do that stuff, it like doesn't even line up at all. And then like the 1 out of 100 times that it does line up, it's because it's just coincidental. It has absolutely nothing to do with anything. So, you know, 100% of the time that's, you know, they don't really drop hints like that. So
makes sense. They have their earnings call November 6th, though, right?
Yeah, the earnings call is coming up on the 6th of November, and we're all kind of crossing our fingers and hoping that trailer 3 comes out a couple days before that, because they typically drop it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So the earnings call is on Thursday. The Tuesday before, it would make sense, because if they are looking for a little boost to their stock, price and all that, they could see that before, if they drop trailer 3 before the earnings call. So I don't know. We'll see. KJ, you have a background in finance. Do you think that makes sense?
Yes, I do. I do think so, because especially if they're doubling down on that it's not going to get delayed. If it's not going to get delayed, that's when you need to start marketing it. So
yeah,
another big trailer drop would be really beneficial. And to be honest, GTA is so big, they don't need to market it, honestly. I mean, they're going to have 20 million people buy it without any marketing at all.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So, and I don't think, like, again, we can kind of go back to previous games, guys, and like previous launches, and there's only been one instance in the entire history of Grand Theft Auto where they gave us a hard date and they didn't deliver on that date and it got delayed, and that was Grand Theft Auto 4. Every other game they've given us windows, like release windows, like summer 2020 or whatever, summer 2025. And they do that on purpose because they're planning on releasing it in that time, but they don't know for sure. They got to get closer to the end of development. So what ends up happening is they get closer to the end of development, realize instead of 3 more months, they need 8 more months. So then that's when delays occur. So that's why they give us a window. And then once they give us a hard date, they're usually pretty confident. And here's what I'll say, like, if they're telling us that the game is going to launch May 26th of 2026, that means the game is probably already done at this point in time. So the game is likely finished, and they're going to be spending the next few months just working some bugs out, and they're, probably going through and getting the marketing machine up and rolling. You're going to start seeing, more advertisements, more billboards. You're going to see people talking about it in other places. You're going to see, they're going to start ordering the box art and stuff like that. So that takes time to get that up and going. And it's October now, almost November. Tomorrow will be November. So they've literally got 7 months, and it's going to take all of 5 or 6 for the marketing machine to get in full effect before release. So
makes sense.
Yep. That's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. Calvin, is his mic working yet?
I don't know. He said he had bad service, but he was in the waiting room, so I moved him in.
Okay. I'm going to check a message. I got a message from my editor. He's saying he is uploading the project now, guys. That means it is finished. Roundtable episode 2 is finished. The edit is finished, and he is uploading it, which means that I will have to download it and then render it and then upload it to YouTube. So we'll see if that happens tonight or tomorrow, but it'll definitely be out this weekend. Let me get to a couple of comments here. Nick Knack says, what if Jason is working with the feds to gather intel on Lucia and her family in Liberty? I think it's less likely that he's gathering intel on Lucia and her family. I think it's more likely that they are like a couple that really care about each other, and he's probably working with the feds to get her out of prison early. And, they make out some kind of deal or something, and maybe a bust goes sideways or something, and then they're on the run from both the people they were setting up and the feds. And that's why it's so chaotic and they're hiding from everybody. That's my guess. I could be totally wrong. Could be a lot simpler than that. Maybe she just gets out of prison. Maybe they want to make some money and, escape the life. And so they're trying to, like one more heist, one last one, similar to like Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, let's just do one more and then we're done, kind of deal. And then, it just goes sideways and that task force is after him the whole time. So that's possible too.
Hello?
Yo, what's good, man? Is this Calvin?
Yes, it is, Calvin.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
I'm driving home.
Just driving home? Oh, man. Were you fumbling around with your phone while you're on the road?
Well, it's connected to CarPlay.
Okay, I got you. You better be hands free, my guy. I don't want anybody getting any car accidents live on stream. That wouldn't be a good look.
That'd be crazy.
I'm kidding. No, that'd be really bad. That'd be terrible. So, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
Not too bad. Not too bad. We're missing you in the
Great.
chat. Since you're driving, I guess. Oh, you're still messaging in the chat. What are you doing? You should be paying attention to the road.
No, it's AI.
It's AI. It's AI.
It's
He
China.
says. Guys,
China.
don't text and drive. It's not safe. All right? It's not safe.
Crazy.
So what are you
Hey,
up
let
to
me
tonight?
ask you something, Sam.
Yeah, what you got?
How much of this stuff that we're constantly speculating on do you think will actually make it in the game?
Probably, well, on this channel or just across the board?
No, across the whole community.
Across the whole community, probably 40% of what we're speculating on will actually make it into the game. On this channel,
Yeah.
I try to keep it a little more grounded. We don't quite go off the rails as much as some of these other channels do. I would say I'm probably somewhere in the middle. There are channels that, you know, keep it really tight to let's not talk about anything unless it's confirmed. And then there are other channels that are like, oh, you know, Jason's probably a cop and, you know, like all this crazy stuff. You know, I like to
who
try
would say that?
I like to try
a loser.
I like to try and I try and keep it pretty grounded in you know what we can speculate based on the evidence that we have and what makes sense for Rockstar's history. So that's kind of I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we'll go slightly more than 50%. We'll say about 60, maybe 70% of stuff we speculate on will actually make it into the game. You know, it's just fun to kind of toss around some of the possibilities. And I'm kind of a dreamer, you might say. I grew up playing these games, and you know, my favorite time was the 6 months or so leading up to the release and sitting around with my buddies in a Game Informer magazine, dreaming about all the different things that could be in the game. And you know, of course, half the stuff we said never happened, but it's still fun. It just kind of keeps the conversation going, keeps people talking about it. And, you know, no harm, no foul. That's why I tell everybody, don't get too overly hyped about anything that we talk about, because it's very possible that, you know, all or none of it makes it in, you know? So Kiki Rich says, don't salve and drive.
I just saw that too.
That's funny.
I'm doing the scissor shake right now.
The scissor shake.
Hey. Me too.
Did you get a chance to watch GTA 6 Clock's video last night?
No, I didn't. So some crazy stuff happened as soon as I ended my stream last night, and I kind of got caught up in that. So I was trying to figure some things out. I didn't get a chance to watch it, so I'm planning on watching it. So, but yeah. So did you go and celebrate Halloween tonight?
Yeah, we took the kids out and done some trick or treating. It's freaking cold here, so try not to stay out too long.
You're in, where are you at again?
West Virginia, southern West Virginia.
West Virginia. Okay. Yeah. So you're up in the mountains, man. It is cold up there, I bet.
It is 37 right now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it sucks. It sucks so bad. That's why, you know, and I'm not trying to get political here, but, you know, I really hope climate change is real because I hate the cold.
That's probably the safest political thing you could probably say. I gotta say, I puckered up there for a second. I didn't know where you were going with that.
Dude, my finger was on the mute button, I swear.
Oh, yeah. Don't ban me.
Yeah, no, I figured it was probably safe. If it was anybody else other than a moderator, I'd be like, uh-oh, where are we going? But no.
Like that guy that joined earlier with no name.
Yeah, I literally had my finger hovering over the mute button. I had no idea what he was going to say.
Bro.
You know, I was like, uh-oh, where is this going to go? But no, he was cool. He was cool.
On the Discord?
Yeah. Somebody joined in. They didn't have a
dude.
name or anything. They're just a mystery man, and he joined in, and I thought he was like going to say something crazy, but he didn't. He just had a couple of good questions. So
It sounded like it had a voice changer on too, so I was like,
Yeah,
this is
it
weird.
did, right? I thought it was like AI for a second, you know, or he's using a
Yeah.
voice changer. I'm like, where is this going, you know?
Hey, but
So,
Luther's in here.
is he?
Hi. Hello.
Luther, what's up, brother? How you doing?
What's up? Dude, it's been so long since I've talked to you.
I know. I'm sorry. I've been so busy and we don't get to play Tarkov much anymore. How have you been?
I missed playing Tarkov, man.
I know. Man, those were the days sitting in a bush. We were like the original bushwookies, man. If you guys have never played Escape from Tarkov, like that is like one of the craziest games. Like the whole premise of the game is like you go into these maps and you like loot up and take all these things and then you try and extract with it. But like there's only a handful of extracts around the map and you have to get out every raid. And me and Luther would go and we'd like hide in bushes like near the extract and just wait for everybody to go collect all our goodies. And then we just like dump them and take everything and leave.
Have you wishlisted on Steam yet?
Wishlisted what on Steam?
Escape from Tarkov, it's on Steam now.
Oh no, I already own it, so I don't have a need to wishlist it on Steam.
Oh yeah, they're making you buy a copy. I forgot. They're making you buy another copy.
Wait,
on
what?
Steam. Those silly goobers. I'm thinking you have to buy a copy on Steam and able to do like an account migration thing.
Oh no, I won't be doing that. Yeah, no, I haven't played Escape. I just actually uninstalled the launcher a few days ago to make room for something else. I just haven't played it in a long time. Are you going to be playing Grand Theft Auto 6 when it comes out?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Who's your favorite, Jason?
That's
or
like
Lucia?
I don't know.
Come
We'll see when I
on,
play,
be
I guess.
honest, Luther. Who you liking from the trailers?
I know what he likes.
I know what he likes too. I'm just waiting for him
Yeah.
to say it.
He just doesn't want to say it.
Yeah.
He likes Jason.
He's excited about them jiggle physics. We know. Now, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, we're gonna have to link up and play some stuff online. You're gonna have to be getting a PlayStation 5 though, or are you getting a console?
I'll have to buy a console.
Yeah, because it's
I'll
not
wait
coming
the
out.
year then. I'll wait for like a year.
Oh
and a half
no,
until it
you're
comes on
getting
PC.
You're gonna wait the year? Oh my
He's one of
gosh!
those guys.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can do it. I don't know how you can do it.
I mean, I've already spent like $3,500 on my PC. I'm not gonna buy a new gen console.
I totally get that, but it's Grand Theft Auto 6, man. Grand Theft Auto 6. Maybe we
I'll
should
be spending $500 on a game.
Maybe we should start like a console for Luther fund. Do a Make-A-Wish.
For all the MFs that can't play GTA 6, we start a GoFundMe to buy.
Yeah, dude, that's
buy
actually
consoles.
yeah, like we'll call it the GTA 6 console charity, and you just put your name in a hat, you know, and you know if you get drawn, then whatever funds we've worked up in the meantime goes towards your console. That'd be funny. That would
Only
be great.
Series S.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, only Series S's skatings. yeah, we're gonna cheap out, you know. Yeah, ain't no PS5 Pros, okay? We don't have the budget for that, guys. So,
Maybe
I mean,
let's.
it's literally only gonna be that one game. So.
Yeah, we'll probably make enough money to buy somebody half a console. Yeah, that's funny. No, I am gonna be giving
a
away like
marketplace console. That'll work.
yeah, there you go. That you know you get it home, plug it in. It's got the red ring of death. I'm gonna be giving away two.
Xbox Ones.
I'm going to be giving away 2 free copies of Grand Theft Auto 6, by the way, as soon as we hit 100,000 subs, which I'm starting to think maybe that's not going to happen. Originally, I thought we were going to hit 100K subs by the time the GTA 6 came out at the speed the channel was growing, but it's kind of stalled out a little bit, guys. It's still growing. Don't get me wrong. It's still growing. It's just not growing at the same rate it was. So we may have to lower the target sub count in order for this release. So originally I said 100,000. I'll give one away at 50,000. I'll give one away at 100,000. But I think we're gonna we'll do a giveaway at let's say 30,000. That sounds good. That's a nice. That's coming up too.
30,000?
Yeah, we'll do a giveaway at 30,000, and then we'll do a giveaway at 50,000. We should be able to
tomorrow, man.
We should be able to hit 50,000 subs by the time the game comes out, I think. So, and these will be like It'll be in the form of like a digital payment or something, because I'm not gonna like pre-order the game for you or anything. But I'll send you the money. Just don't buy drugs with it, okay? Don't buy drugs with
man.
it.
Unless they're the good ones.
What the heck, dude? That was my whole plan.
In Minecraft.
That's funny. Let's check the comments here real quick. Chino is in the house. He's saying, looking to get Battlefield 6 Red Sec team together if anyone is interested. Are you playing right now, Chino? Because if you're playing right now, I might be wrapping this joint up soon to hop on some Red Sec, or maybe I'll just go ahead and keep the live stream going. We can hop on some Red Sec. If you're playing right, let me know if you're going to be playing soon, or if you're talking about like in the next couple of days or something. Let's see. Kiki Rich said, I bought a PS5 Pro specifically for GTA 6. Still got to get my money's worth and play games on it though. Yeah, I'm with you. I've been holding out. I haven't bought a PlayStation 5 Pro yet, because the only other game other than Grand Theft Auto 6 that I would be interested in playing on it is college football. And I'm a Mizzou fan, and our quarterback just went down for the year this past weekend, and I'm kind of devastated about it. So I don't really want to play college football. Yeah, RMP Bo Prabula. So we will. It's this Pennsylvania stock we keep getting. I don't know what the deal is, but these guys from no.
Dude, I'm telling you, they got 2 cursed quarterbacks.
I know. Drew Aller and Bo Prabula. What is the deal? And you know, our backup Matt Zollers is also from Pennsylvania. So you know, I'm freaking out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a curse. I don't know what the deal is. Kiki Rich said, honestly, I don't see much of a graphics jump from PS5 Pro to PS6. Maybe I'm just talking. Well, I think you are talking, because they haven't come out with a PS6 yet, have they?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Oh, I've never heard of it.
I haven't either. So I don't know what they're gonna do with the PS6, but I don't know. Maybe Kiki Rich works for Sony and she's got the inside info, or he. I don't know. I don't know if it's Kiki Rich. I don't know if it's he or she or what. But let's see. Sav, if you hit 100K subs, still, I'll throw an extra copy of the game. Don't move the bar too far. Well, I appreciate that, Chili. There you have it, guys. So I got you at 30,000. I got you at 50,000. Chili has you at 100. So that's 3 copies of GTA 6. We're going to hold him to it. I'm going to screenshot this, put it in a contract, and we'll send it over to him later. Chino.
We won't let you forget.
Yeah, absolutely. Chino says, I'm on, brother, down for whatever. Okay. I'll have to hop in with you here in just a few minutes. We'll wrap this up in like 15 minutes, and then I'll hop on and play a game or two with you. Woe says, graphics won't get any better. It's already peak now. FPS, however, will get better. I don't say won't. I mean, the graphics look pretty good in the trailers. No, I mean, for like, you know, better consoles or here's what I'll say. Will the graphics be better on my PC than they are on a PlayStation 5 Pro? I hope so, or I'm going to be really pissed that I spent $5,000 on this rig for absolutely nothing. So I think performance-wise, yes, it'll be a lot better on the PCs down the road. So a lot of us PC snobs like myself and Luther, we're very bitter that if we want to play the game, we have to buy a dirty, lowly console. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, I am really excited about getting this game on PC. That's gonna be peak, and trust me when I say that. If you've never played games on a PC, you're missing out. You really are. You know, it's one of those things where like, if you're content playing on console and you're not curious about PC, then never play on a PC because it'll ruin you, won't it, Luther? Tell him.
Yeah, it's kind of like buying alcohol legally for the first time. Walking into the store knowing you're allowed to be there kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like an unlocking experience.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
It's probably not a good analysis, but that's the only one I could think of. I have a problem. Help. Help me.
No, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. We'll give it a solid 3 out of 5. KJ said, internet went out for a minute there. I'm heading out though. Great stream. Appreciate you hanging out, KJ. Have a good one. I don't want to get between you and Caden, so I just hope it's a good game on Saturday and everybody goes home, you know, without being utterly depressed.
I agree.
Gabe says,
Hey, Sam.
yeah, what's up?
Hey, I just got home, man. I'm gonna hop off here, but I'll still be on the stream.
Okay, buddy. Yeah, appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
And then let's see. We've got Joshua the Burn Man. Graham says, nah, man, give it time. The more articles and trailers come out, your channel will grow. It's just stalling for now. Rockstar Games just updated their X Twitter banner. So you're like the third or fourth person that has said that. I was unaware that they had changed it from anything. What did they change exactly, Joshua? So if you were paying attention to what it was before, what did they change on the Twitter banner? I am very curious about that. Gabe was asking Sav, what do you think of Ready or Not, the cop game? I think it's fun. It's fun if you got a good squad. It's kind of boring if you're playing by yourself. I played that a little bit here and there. It's not bad. I own it. It's a good game.
I bought it a while back, and then when I tried to play it by myself, it was just like, I don't know. I have like 2,000 hours in Tarkov, but I find that game quite tarnishing to my patience.
Yeah. Well, you can get shot from anywhere. It's very tactical, and you really need a team like covering your six because the AI is kind of busted for the most part. So I don't know. I mean, if I had to choose between playing Ready or Not or Escape from Tarkov, I'd probably still choose Ready or Not because I don't absolutely hate my life. But no, I don't know. It's not bad. KJ said, once the third trailer comes out, you should do a live stream analysis with everyone on it that same evening. I 100% will, along with every other YouTuber in the world that is at all interested in the game. But if you guys decide to come and hang out with me, I'll feel extra special. But yeah, we'll do it. We'll do a live stream when trailer 3 drops for sure.
Do they announce the what date that's coming out beforehand?
They were announcing trailer 2. They announced trailer 2 was going to come out, and then it leaked. And so they just went ahead and dropped it because they didn't want everybody watching the leaked version. So they may give us advance notice. It may just come as a complete surprise. Rockstar does what they want to do. They literally sit over there, and their motto is, we do's what we want. And we just kind of got to roll with it. Mars says trailer 3 should be Lucia trailer, right? Because trailer 2 was Jason more or less, and trailer aside from Lucia intro was B-roll. I think trailer 1 was kind of Lucia's trailer. Trailer 2 was partially Jason and Lucia in story mode, and then trailer 3 is probably going to be, we're probably going to learn more about like the Booby Ikes, the Draquan Priests, the Cal Hamptons, the Bryans, that kind of stuff. Oh, Chili said he's dead serious.
You know what game I wish could be released?
What's that?
I really want a new Fable.
A new Fable?
Yeah, like the old Xbox 360 games.
I never played Fable.
I used to play Fable 3 when I was younger, but I was so young I don't even remember any of it.
You got to replay it, and Sav, you have to play it.
Yeah,
that is like one of the games of all time. It's pinnacle. It's like where the gaming generation started.
I can totally
along with Conquer.
I can appreciate the sentiment towards some of those older games, but I have a really hard time going back and playing them because what happens is I'll get onto the game and I'll be all jacked up and excited about playing like an OG, and then I'm like, God, this game looks like garbage. I just I can't help it because it's I'm so used to the graphics and everything that we get nowadays. It's like I'm a graphics snob. I can admit that, and I'm not saying it's a good thing, but it's hard for me to go back and play older games because of that. But
that's probably why I didn't play WoW.
Yeah, I didn't play WoW because I had a girlfriend.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I'm joking. Shots fired. No. I'm kidding. I didn't play WoW because I didn't have a computer. I didn't have a computer back then. That was back. I was on a console. So, but no, I missed that trend. I had a bunch of friends that played it, and they were all stoked about it. There's probably people in this chat that have no idea what WoW is.
I'm one of them.
Really? Are you serious, Caden?
World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft, brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've never heard it called WoW.
Yeah, it was called WoW back in the day. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah.
what that.
Yeah, so World of Warcraft was really big, but I go back to Warcraft even before like Warcraft. I didn't have a PC, but I played Warcraft 3 is it Warcraft? I think it was Warcraft 3 Chaos Theory or Chaos Reign of Chaos. That's what it is. Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos. I played that on my friend's computer all the time. And then World of Warcraft came out, and I didn't understand the whole RPG like, build concept because I wasn't into that kind of stuff at the time, so totally missed it. T. Burton, no, I didn't build my PC myself. This is a pre-built rig that my wife bought me as a gift. I say my wife bought me. She picked it out and spent my money on it. But it was okay because I was happy to have it. I would have done it. I would have bought it myself, but I didn't have to. I didn't have to have the guilt-ridden conversation of I just spent $5,000 because she did it. She did it for me. So it was pretty great. It was awesome. Probably paid a little bit more than we would have if we just built it. But
you probably could have saved like around $1,000 if you built it yourself.
yeah. That's all right. To me, it was worth not having to put it all together. But someday I'll probably build one when I have the time and I learn more about all that stuff.
Future stream.
Yeah, maybe a future handful of streams. I don't think I could knock it all out in one stream. Let's see. There's been a new Fable in the works for years, says Ian Daniger.
Yeah, there was a trailer that came out like a year and a half ago, I think.
That game didn't come out yet? I thought that came out already. Is that still not released? Really? Interesting. Gabe said, bro, I just realized that the second GTA trailer is only 30 frames, but it feels like 60. I didn't even notice, to be honest with you. But that's the thing. It's like Grand Theft Auto has always been in 30 frames, so it's like, what are we really missing those extra 30 frames if we don't get it? And I know there's going to be people that say, yeah, but they'll still play the game. They'll still love it. So Creative Side says, I wonder if we'll be able to pull NPCs by the hair with the new hair physics or shave their head perhaps. I'm sure you'll be able to like give them different haircuts and stuff, but I don't know if like maybe that's like a fight move that Lucia has. She just grabs the weave. Starts throwing people around, smashing them in the face. That'd be funny. I can see it. I can see it happening. You'll have to put a shotgun in the back of my skull to play World of Warcraft or League of Legends or Genshin Impact. God himself forbid. And I still may not even do it. Joshua the Birdman Graham says, I thought Sav was going to say there's people in this chat who don't know what having a girlfriend is.
That's crazy.
No, I would never insult you guys like that. Come on. How teary-eyed do you think Sam Hauser will be at the release of GTA 6 and was able to achieve perfect quality? Well, I don't think they're ever gonna. I mean, perfection is unattainable, right? Except for in the eyes of our creator. But when it comes to reaching some level of perfection or satisfaction, I think they're more or less just like going to be sweating on release day. Like, I hope we got all the bugs. I think really that's probably what they're going to be feeling, and it'll be
That's what I really miss about disc releases.
Yeah,
like it's a finished game when you get it. You get home, pop it into the Xbox, and bam, that's like a whole done game. You don't have to worry about like a lot of bugs.
It's so true. And it's like, those of us that are older that would go to midnight releases and get the hard copy and bring it home and play it. Like, you didn't have like all these huge problems when you go to boot up the game for the first time. These digital releases have made it more convenient for them to release stuff, but it's also made it, so they can just rush stuff out, and then they sort of view it as like, well, it's an ongoing patch. So, if there's a problem, we'll go ahead and fix it. Instead of like really trying to polish it and make it nice. But I trust Rockstar, and I've said this before. I'll continue to say it. Like, until they give me a reason to not trust them, I'm going to trust them. Angry Cat, nice Halloween costume. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Gabe says, Jesus Christ is perfection, and that's about it. Humans and their product will always be imperfect. You are absolutely correct, Gabe. Joe Mama just tuned in. Did we get anything new out of the Dan Hauser interview? Love the name, Joe Mama. We didn't get anything new out of the Dan Houser interview. We learned a little bit about Dan Houser. We learned a little bit about some of the games that Rockstar never released, but that was about it. It's kind of a big stinky letdown as far as Grand Theft Auto 6 goes. The one thing he did say that kind of stood out to me is that, let's see, what was the direct quote? Let me find it here. Let's see. He said that Vice City, where is it? Where's the quote? Hold on. I'm looking for it. I don't see it. It was something about Vice City's duality. The beauty and corruption is core to GTA 6's tone. And that wasn't the actual quote. I wish I could find it here because it was a little more. There it is. He said, Houser specifically mentions the return to Vice City in GTA 6, calling it a city of glamour and darkness that perfectly suits Rockstar's trademark satire of American culture. So what that says to me is pretty much nothing. But if we were to like dig really deep into that and pull something out of it, you could maybe theorize that maybe the story is a little bit on the darker side. Maybe it isn't, all silliness and whatever of Grand Theft Auto 5. Maybe it's got a little bit darker of a story. It certainly seems that that's kind of the tone from the trailers that we've gotten so far. So I've got about.
I feel like it's going to be like a Fast and the Furious like vibe to it.
I was like, what is Fast and the Furious?
Furious? Sorry. Substance abuse. It's getting a hold of me.
Fast and the Furious. Yeah. I can definitely see some Fast and the Furious vibes in some of these trailers and screenshots that we got for sure. It's
serious moments.
I mean, just look at Jason's character model. I mean, does that not scream like Paul Walker to you? Yeah. So I don't know. I think there's definitely some Fast and Furious influence in this game. So I've got about 3 minutes left on the stream. I'm going to try and hit as many questions as I can, and then I'm going to close this thing out and crawl out of this sweaty banana costume and play some Battlefield with old Chino boy. If anybody else wants to join us, we'll be over there on Battlefield. I think we're going to do. I think we're going to try out the Red Sec. So we've got 2 more spots open for a squad.
If you ever hop on the new game Arc Raiders, I'll play with you then. If you ever get that.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll get around to it at some point. I haven't really had time for it yet. I've literally only played I think I'm a level 12 or something on Battlefield, and I've played 1 game of Red Sec so far. And me,
it really
I
sucks.
love Battlefield.
I really wanted to play Battlefield, and I kind of regret refunding it because I could have worked out playing it.
Yeah.
But it was just fighting my PC the entire time I was trying to make it work.
Well, maybe
it scared me.
Maybe
so
you
I
just
refunded
needed an
it.
update or something.
I've tried. I did a BIOS update and I reset my BIOS battery. I took it out and let my BIOS battery die and put it back in to reset my BIOS. And I changed all the settings.
How long ago was that?
Nothing worked. Last month.
Oh, well, try it. They may have updated it and optimized it, made it better.
I'd have to buy it again.
Well, you don't have to. I'm just saying, they might have fixed it.
I want to.
Yeah. Yeah. What did Gabe say? He said, take a shower after wearing that. Take a shower with the glasses and the hat on. And then Chili was like, this isn't OnlyFans, Gabe. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me. All right, I'm gonna do a couple more comments and then we're gonna close it out. What were you gonna say, Caden?
How many donuts for a shower stream?
How many donos for a shower stream? A shower stream in the full banana costume.
Yeah.
No, we won't be doing that. I don't think cameras are allowed in bathrooms. I think there's been some streamers that got booted off platforms for that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Hot tub stream.
Yeah, hot tub stream. Yeah. Guys, when I was at the costume store earlier today, we were walking. I was walking around with my wife and my son, and she's like, "You should dress up as like one of those e-girls." She's like, "You should wear a wig and like little cat ears, and then just."
should have dressed up as Hatsune Miku.
I don't know who that is, but it's that was the idea. So I was like, I don't know. I feel weird about dressing up as a chick, so I'm like, I think I'll just go with a banana costume. That sounds more reasonable. Okay, let's do a couple more comments here. I miss the days. Angry Cat says, I miss the days of being able to just pop a disc in and play the game, not have to install anything or have to worry about patching, maybe fixing in game months later. I'm with you 100%. That's exactly what we were saying. So I'm hoping that they come back around to that, you know, like not necessarily popping a disc, but make sure the finished experience is a finished experience. It's polished, you know. Kiki Rich says, especially with the truck dragging the safe scene, it'll have some Fast and Furious moments. Yeah, have you seen that, Luther?
I think so. I think I've seen that scene. I
Yeah.
literally only watch your videos for like any updates on GTA 6. I don't follow it at all.
Holla. No. No, that's awesome, man.
Shout out Sav, guys. If you don't watch Sav, you should go check him out.
Like and subscribe. No, that's awesome. Yeah, so I definitely think there'll be some Fast and Furious influences in the game for sure. But I'll do one more,
nice.
and
That'd be
then
pretty cool.
and then I'm gonna call it. Let's see. Let's scroll down to the bottom. See what we got. Hooligan, or let's see. Caden, how long will the wait time be for online when it comes out? How long will the wait time? You know you're in the chat. You can just ask that.
I don't want to interrupt.
You can interrupt. You're in the voice chat. That's what you're here for. You're here to interrupt. You're like the Jamie to my Joe Rogan.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like this situation.
Yeah. So as far as how long will the wait be for online to come out? I think
No, different question.
different question.
Yeah. So when online comes out, how long are we going to be sitting in the waiting room to get in?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, that depends
Like a
on
server queue?
Yeah, server queue. Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, so if it's anything like Grand Theft Auto 5, 20 minutes. If they've significantly improved upon the last system, then we'll probably get in pretty quickly. I would think that we're not going to be waiting any longer than about 30 seconds to get into a server.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Yep. That's my guess. Angry Cat
I
says,
hope you're right.
Daddy Sav the goat. I still got to make that emoji. I got to do it. I should have had that done for Chili earlier, but that's all right. Pull that up real quick. Pull what up real quick?
Jamie, pull that up.
Oh, Jamie, pull that up. I didn't understand the reference. Now I do. Just got out of work, flipped my job, missed trick or treating with my baby. How is trick or treating with Ellie? We did not go trick or treating. She's with her mom this week, so we didn't get to go. Little baby Sav didn't go trick or treating with Dad this year, but that's all right. We'll get her next year. So thanks for asking, though. Appreciate you. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it for me. And Mr. Banana, little deflated now. It's not standing as erect and proud as it was earlier, but it's all right. You know, we'll get this banana some Cialis for next year. So, all right, guys. Well, it's been fun. It's been real, but it hasn't been real fun. No, I'm kidding. I hope everybody has a good day, a good evening, good weekend, and look for the new video. The next Roundtable episode is going to be coming out on probably Saturday or Sunday. I haven't decided yet when. I'll keep you guys updated. Just pay attention to the community posts, and I'll let you know when it's coming. So appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the donations. Thanks for all the likes. Thank you for the views. Thank you guys for hanging out, being a part of the stream. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I will see you guys live on Tuesday of next week. Everybody have a good weekend. We'll see you guys. God bless.